of fucked up shit over there.
He probably still has like COVID.
Abandoned outposts.
Well, this was at least pre-COVID when you were doing
He was
this
the most
thing, I
wanted
think,
man
so.
in the world. So
At
if he
least
was hiding
that
something out
was,
here, it makes sense
fortunate,
he'd
I
need
guess.
lookout.
Interesting. I was going to say that would have been a more reasonable explanation for why he thought that was a good idea, but now I'm not sure what that even is.
Like I said. Plus, I think it was something my dad said he was doing, and my dad likes to exaggerate how much of a freak my brother is sometimes.
Oh, okay.
So my dad might have been like, "Oh, he's being some like weirdo and sticking his clothes in the freezer." He might have said that.
So what might have happened, well, hold on now, what might have happened, actually, was your brother called your dad and said, yeah, I just bought some clothes through my thrift store. I think I'm going to run them through the washing machine before we wear them, though, just to be safe. And your dad came to you and was like, he's putting clothes in the freezer. It's entirely possible.
My dad likes to throw shade.
I have heard. I'm going to Google this because I have heard something like that before.
Like, I feel like my brother's more normal than me, but for some reason my dad's always tells me, he's like, you know, Michael, you're Casey's just the weirdo in the family. I think he's an alien sometimes.
Yeah, here you go. Before. People do this. I thought I'd heard of this before. Freezing clothes can help kill odor-causing bacteria, prevent pilling and shedding, and extend the life of your clothes.
Yeah, so it might have actually been something he was doing, but yeah, my dad made him sound like a fucking freak.
Here's some tips for freezing clothes. Let clothes warm up before putting them on.
No, don't put on the frozen clothes.
Unless it's a hot day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, here's the little like disclaimer on here. Says you need to heat clothes to 250 degrees for 10 minutes to actually kill it.
Okay, so freezing doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
It's eating that does it.
Like I said, he was doing it for, I don't know if he still does it, or if he's still a big cryo worshipper. I don't know.
Yeah. I want this sweater. This sweater has a unique cancer that I want it to survive until they discover a cure.
Yeah.
It's like the Bonitis episode of Futurama.
He's got bonitis.
My dad's just always saying, like, Michael, your brother is good.
See some ruins up ahead. Wait here. I'll go take a look. Oh, Victor.
Yeah, that's
really funny. A lot of traveling these days.
There's a lot of different weird types of people. I haven't discovered a new type of weird person yet, but I'm a little bit.
Like personally, ever, or just recently you haven't seen it?
I'm sure if you spend enough time outside, you'll find it.
I have. Well, the problem is, like, I have spent a
get on the
huge
train.
chunk.
Get on the train.
But
Ulysses finds them every day.
Okay,
They come to him.
Yeah.
but no. I'm not saying a category of person. Like I have
a whole new type.
I have spent so long. Okay. I have spent so long, like looking into different types of strange human beings.
You're the TLC private investigator.
I think that's exactly what you are.
I do feel like
that's your dream job.
I do feel like they should just let me take over and fix things at TLC.
Well,
yeah,
nothing worthwhile. Come on, let's keep going.
I will be the guy. Maybe one day when cable is truly dead, maybe like I could take over TL. Like it'll be at such a point that they would let me take over.
Is that what you're saving up? Would you be an extreme cheapskate to be able to afford to buy TLC?
No, but it would be pretty great.
Wait, Sully, you're telling me that you actually did some research?
I'd bring my strange addiction back. We'd have to, I don't know. We'd have to start like digging through like the Reddit swamps to find new categories.
I'm telling you, man, you just gotta get on the train every day.
Yeah.
I've been on the train, man. I know about the schizophrenics and the different types of drug addicts and all. Like I've seen all them before.
You ever seen it? How many dudes do you see on average?
There is what you would call rickety.
I saw that lady argue with the ATM like a decade ago.
Yeah, but that was the ATM. Everybody argued.
No. She was
people who argue with inanimate objects. It's like a category.
Yeah, she was not arguing with the ATM because it didn't give her money or it ate her credit card. She was arguing with it because she thought it was Satan.
She thought it was Satan.
Okay, kid. Just don't drop us. Just keep it slow.
Well, I agree with you, Alex, that there's a certain merit to having freak shows in the world and stuff.
I think it's...
And having a sector of humanity that can be looked down upon, as bad as that sounds, but it just ultimately allows for some shame.
There's such a thing as a healthy amount.
Yeah. Well, and I think one of the good things that, like I said, there was a golden age of TLC, and maybe the reason that I liked that age of TLC was about people who were just weird and crazy. It wasn't so much like, oh, they have like a physical deformity.
No, it was their personalities.
It wasn't like
actual
a 19th century. Oh, here's a bearded lady. Like, no, it was like here's somebody that like lives their entire life through like the guise of being a gingerbread person.
Like, yeah, that's crazy.
And that I want to watch.
I got one for you. You know what that dude we found who he's a gnome, like a real life gnome, lives in Alaska.
Oh yeah, that's definitely he's one of those people. Like he belongs on My Strange Addiction. They should have got him on that show.
Would you
live with that guy?
Would you scout that guy out for if you were part of TLC? Would you scout that guy out and put him on your show?
I mean, dude, can you think of
is Gnome Dick your strange addiction?
Could you think of a single human being that would fit my description of a freak more than somebody who thinks they're no?
No, that does seem like the most.
That seems like maybe in my category somebody that I would think was the most aberrant and hard doctor.
To get on your show, what do you have to get on your casting couch?
No. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I don't think TLC ever had a cast. You cannot convince me that people were like, the people on TLC, that there was somebody who was like, I'm going to take advantage of these people sexually.
I don't know, man. That sounds like, unfortunately.
That just sounds like show business.
Absolutely.
It does sound like show business, man, but like Freaky Eater, you think like the people, like they were like, oh, this person only eats French fries. I want to have sex with them.
Here's what I guess. I do think.
Well, I guess it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah. And what I think is that guy fucking those balloons.
Well, not like for my 600
we have a lot
life,
of
right?
sweet, innocent looking balloons for you. So.
There's no casting couch for hoarders.
There might be, man.
Oh boy. Oh boy, no,
never underestimate human depravity.
I'm gonna clean up.
Don't underestimate.
I'm gonna clean. If that's true, I'm cleaning up TLC. We're going.
You're gonna buy it now.
It's a Christian network, damn it.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's gonna be a show called Me Too TLC, and those people are like people I want to have to explain themselves on television.
You're like the RFK Jr. of TLC.
Maybe, dude. Maybe. I would go if that really happened. Those would be people that I would want to like explore their psychology on TV. I'd be like, and this guy, he had sex with the people on My 600 Pound Life.
You turn the Department of Justice against that.
I would, dude.
The DOJ against TLC.
Oh yeah, dude. Those people need to be held accountable. And also, what more interesting thing on TV than be like, so were you really having sex with the gingerbread people? Like you really made that? Are you serious?
Okay. Well, that you made that concept sound entertaining,
right?
That concept.
I would watch that show.
Yeah, I would watch that. I would watch that.
Give it a shot.
So, like, the people on Hoarder, like what? You just got turned down by the fact that she had 10-year-old soup in the cupboard? Like, you like that she was pooping in bags? Like, what's wrong with you, dude?
Well, other Hoarder, ladies are pretty fat, which you would be into because we were taking off those ones on TLC earlier and shit, but,
yeah.
Small victim.
That one's not going to stick. No.
We already agreed to.
I think we all thought that was pretty prime material, honestly.
I'll take the gnomes.
Well, we know you will.
Well, because it annoys me.
Captain of the Fiery Dragon operated out of Madagascar.
You fucking fat ladies wouldn't annoy you.
So maybe
fat lady
Avery recruits pirate captains.
All gnomes are fat.
And some of them are ladies.
Yeah. I don't have the loathing for fat people or old people.
No, gnomes are fat and old.
Whatever the case.
Just throw that out there.
They all have beards and functions.
Yeah, I don't like gnomes, man, and it does frustrate me when you guys bring up gnomes because I hate them.
Which one? David gnome?
Damn it!
What was his name again?
God damn it! Shut up!
We've broken the facade.
Feast your eyes, gentlemen. Wow.
Spectacular.
Savenya! The only part of that song I know is Savenya, and then I just kind of mumble and like, man.
I didn't know that first part was Asavenia.
I don't know what that means. It just that sounds distinctive enough that I remember. Yeah.
Do you know the dumbest thing about the Mufasa movie that we just figured out?
Oh,
Did you watch
the spin-off?
We saw a trailer like last time we went to the movie.
Is it out?
I don't know. I don't care. But in the trailer, it's like at one point one of the lions corners an animal, and the other lions are like, "No, we have to be ethical like this. We can't eat these animals."
These are
they're like fucking that wasn't.
Yeah.
That was totally in there.
Vegan lions?
In the original
Dude,
one,
have you seen a vegan lion? I can pull up a picture of a vegan lion.
They have a scene in the first animated
the whole
Lion
song.
King where Nala clearly tries to eat either Timon or Pumbaa. She clearly is trying to do it. And
It's also what the song "The Circle of Life" is literally about.
right. So that original cartoon movie is going harder than this live action fucking remake or whatever it is.
That's pathetic.
Remake-able.
Yeah, fuck it, nature. What's that? Who cares?
What do we got?
Well, it's so stupid because it's a spin-off of the remake.
Beans, guys?
Yeah, right.
Like they can't even just fucking like.
Looks like they found an old.
What do these lions eat then?
But they're wrong.
Do they go down to Whole Foods and pick up like a bunch of fucking bay leaves? Like, what do they eat?
I'm just surprised they're not like super anorexic, heroin chic type lions
Yeah.
in the fucking savannah.
You do have the drop on.
Yeah, dude. Here's a picture of a supposed vegetarian lion.
Oh,
I don't know that he looks like he's doing so good.
Not
No, he
great.
doesn't look good at all.
Yeah, his arms look like mine.
How long does that lion live?
I don't know.
It's a good question.
Little Tyke, the vegetarian lion.
Like,
Interesting.
that would be a more interesting plot for the movie if the lions
What
are
if one of them gets kidnapped by some crazy?
I'm just gonna say
Look
that the lions are starving.
Look how unhealthy this lion looks,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, that's
look
bad.
Look at that.
That's bad.
Yeah, the lions are starving because of some new diet trend, and Mufasa or Scar is like, guys, we have to start fucking eating meat. Okay, it's like it's really like vital and necessary for.
Is that what Scar's thing was? That's the backstory. Scar was like, if we don't eat meat, we'll die. And they were like, you're a Nazi!
Yeah, he was wearing a Make Meat Great Again hat and stuff like that. She's making them.
All the hyenas voted for him. The lion's like, fuck the hyenas, send them back across the border.
Those dirty meat
That's
eating.
better setup for the first movie than we're gonna get in the prequel.
Those dirty meat eating hyenas.
That's awesome. Dude, you made a better movie already in 1 second than they fucking did. Ah, this sucks.
I really feel like we should just be in charge of creative. I fix TLC. He just fixed the Lion King.
Yeah. All the time we're talking about how fucking Marvel could be fixed and shit.
Oh yeah,
True.
constantly.
Yeah, it could just stop sucking. Like, there's not even that hard, dude.
Well,
The problems with Marvel are actually super easy to fix.
They are.
well, wait for a script before you start making the movie. That's always a good
VFX
idea.
artists actually do their job.
Yeah.
Also, maybe don't make the same movie every 6 months.
Yeah.
Don't decide you want to do the special effects 1 week from release.
Yeah. Don't keep remaking the same movie 5 times because you realize it sucked.
And try to execute and try to fix problems in the screenwriting phase instead of waiting until it's been shot.
Yeah. I mean, that tells me...
Don't rely on screen testing. Maybe have a couple of regular people read the script.
Yeah, actually have like fucking quality control. You know?
Yeah, like there has to be an initial...
And not in post.
Yeah, there has to be a vision that the movie adheres to from the jump. Whether the vision is maybe a little flawed from the beginning, that's the part that can maybe be fixed by the director and the actor.
Sure.
The shooting of the movie, but there has to be like a type of vision that the movie. You can't just have no vision and start making the movie. and then realize, oh, we should have made a Vision.
Also, after a couple critically panned movie,
yes.
Stop hiring these directors.
Well, in truth, I don't think the directors get to do much on these movies.
Yeah, they basically hire mostly kind of unknown indie directors because the studio is able to just push them around and they're not really directing it.
That's fair.
Yeah, like only the best directors have even been able to leave a little bit of their.
Yeah, even Sam Raimi, you could only just kind of tell that was him doing Doctor Strange.
That's why they're running Marvel and why DC is getting fixed, because DC decided to give a creative full creative control, and now Marvel, which succeeded because they did that.
Stop fucking targeting me.
Yeah, and another difference between DC and Marvel is that, like, DC just assigned a side project movie like Clayface. They greenlighted its Clayface movie. But because it was being developed by Mike Flanagan, and because they're like, okay, Mike Flanagan, you already have the script or the idea for the script in mind.
No, he fully wrote it before they greenlit it.
Yeah, so I mean, that's already done. But like, Marvel will greenlight random side projects like Secret Invasion and still have had no idea what they're going to do with it.
Hey, I'm pretty sure when they wrote that, they knew Samuel L. Jackson was going to make out with that.
Yeah, I think that was somebody had a grudge against him.
Hopefully,
or somebody had a weird family.
Yeah, hopefully it wasn't Samuel L. Jackson.
I don't think it was.
It was, no.
He didn't look happy.
No, he looks very unhappy.
That was Samuel L. Jackson having to put on the dress.
Yeah.
That was like a humiliation ritual.
Absolutely.
Which alien did he kiss?
The scroll.
It was a Skrull.
Yeah.
Was it just that one girl alien from?
No, it's a secret wife that he's had for the entirety of the MCU, basically, that no one ever knew about, and it's a Skrull.
Yeah. And then when he found out it was the Skrull, he still wanted to make out with her, and they had to put that in the show.
He got Skrull.
I wish you guys
He got Skrull.
had waited to watch this one with me.
Oh, I didn't watch it. That Sage made me watch Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, we all saw the Kiss Me
Skrull.
thing.
Oh, okay. But I thought you and Sage watched.
No. I saw it because I was talking about it with Afternoon Tune.
Oh.
I fucking hated it. It wasn't funny, though. It wasn't funny. No, it was just a fucking waste of time.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not like it.
It does feel like that's what a lot of... That's what the bad Marvel like that. It's just a waste of your time.
Like I'll say it might have been fun if we did watch it as a group, but just watching it was just fucking bad.
It's funny because Sony movies are worse than the Marvel movies, but because of the kind of Marvel movie they make right now, the Sony movies end up coming off like more watchable than just the mediocre.
Some of the scenes that Sage showed me from Venom tempted me a little bit.
Which one?
Venom: The Last Dance.
The dance scene, right?
Yeah, the dance scene, and then him in the nightclub.
Yeah.
Where he's like, "These are my people!" I was like, "Oh my god!" He put on the rave beads and shit.
Yeah, well, I did see that one, but I was not happy. But
Sage told me.
And then he wants to watch the next one.
Sage told me that those are all the moments that I would think were funny.
Which is probably true.
Because first they tricked me by telling me the entire movie was fan service for middle-aged Chinese women.
Well, that was correct.
that is
That
true.
is true.
The entire movie's on?
Why did he make it?
But that's not. But I'm talking about, like, there's a difference between an anime that has a boring anime that has like some fan service or whatever, and an anime that is 100% fan service. I don't want to watch an anime that's 100% fan service for like teenage boys because that's creepy. A movie that's 100% fan service for middle-aged Chinese women sounds fascinating, and if that exists, I would watch it.
You're saying that if every scene felt like it was nothing targeted.
If it was designed, not even softcore porn, but if it was designed...
But the entire movie is designed to appeal to them. That is what it is. Yeah.
Okay,
that's why it's a horrible comedy that's not funny.
I might watch it. I mean, so like it feels like the entire thing is calibrated.
It's them bickering like an old gay couple. Yes, that's the whole thing.
An old... Okay.
And then occasionally there's an action scene. That's what they are. That's what those movies are.
But
they're not funny because it's a bad comedy.
I don't know if it sounds enough like it is pure. Every second of it is designed.
Commercial.
It makes a Jeep seem useful. No, man, I'm telling you, that's 100% what they are doing when they make them the way they are.
I might watch it.
You're going to get disappointed, though, because of the bad comedy element.
I'll let you suffer watching the second one if you want, but from my memory of it, and to be fair, I slept through a good portion of the movie. But half the movie I did see was the carnage scenes and the bad drama between him and his.
Okay,
stupid...
but it exists in order to fulfill the fantasies of these middle.
Yes, it does. 100%. Yes.
Just watching it with that perspective in mind makes it kind of interesting. Look, that is something I've never seen before.
Adam Baldridge.
Like I was saying earlier,
P.T. Barnum sense is going off.
I have never seen a movie designed entirely to like tickle the like erotic senses of middle-aged Chinese women, like in China. Like all of that is so interesting. You can't.
I mean, you can give it a go.
Let us know how it is.
I will.
Craig and Quantum, how are you doing?
Oh, what's up, man?
Alex is really excited about Venom right now.
I just the fact that it might be that way.
A lot different from the rest. We spent half the game in the hidden locations instead of 2 or 3 levels.
Yeah, I mean, Venom. Well, those parts that Sage are talking about that you will probably find amusing, I also couldn't enjoy because being a Venom fan, I'm watching those scenes thinking like, oh great, they're having Venom in a fucking rave nightclub with beads on his neck and shit. Just like,
that was kind of just funny to me.
Pisses me off.
Well, I don't care about Venom as a character.
Well, exactly. It might work for you better.
I mean, not that I have anything against Spider-Man, but just not as invested in the character as you are by any means.
Jesus, these pirates really need to work on their infrastructure.
Now, how do we get out of here?
We have a Jeep. Get around both.
Yeah, so there's no any problems you can solve when you have a Jeep, huh?
Not these days, dude. Jeep is the least reliable car in America by far. You buy a Jeep, you're guaranteed to have to bring it in the shop within like a couple months of buying.
Is that the next level of the game?
No, I don't think this.
Hey, you said my warranty wasn't expired.
Andy, right?
This one's fine.
I read something saying Jeep is now considered the most overpriced and unreliable car in America.
Wow.
Man, how the mighty have fallen, huh?
American cars have been shit for 30 years.
Stellantis,
I was thinking maybe
the weird Italian-American gangbang car company that now makes them.
Can you say that one more time?
Okay, what is a gangbang car?
What's a gangbang car company?
It just means that this company has like gathered a bunch of different random brands and kind of Frankenstein them together.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's not as, I guess, exciting. I don't know what the right word would be.
Look, they're searching every inch of this place. If they'd found it already, they wouldn't be searching. Yeah.
Are Jeeps really as unreliable as they say?
Yes.
Hey, Sam. You don't mind me asking, how'd you pass the time?
Just said yes.
You know, reading, mostly. There was just one guard saw me as a Chevy case, I guess. You know, check out books from the library for me.
What'd you read?
History.
Jeep has some of the worst reliability ratings of any automaker today. Some models are considered more reliable than others, but overall they have the worst
between rival gangs.
reliability rating. Which is hilarious for a car that prides itself on how rugged they are.
Yeah, they're all about reliability, and those don't have that.
Sam,
And it said it's Subaru.
Why didn't you use them to get word to us?
I just can't. Subarus are very good cars. I just can't be associated with those granola.
Never got it. That'd be because the warden saw it.
I truly believe Subaru makes the best cars on the market today. I just could not be associated with the people that buy them.
What about Toyotas, though? You want to be associated with
Shoreline
Calvin?
found something.
Hey, man, that does say something about the reliability. But you can't even buy a Hilux in America. They don't even sell them in America. I mean,
terrorists bought them all.
Toyotas are known for reliability.
Terrorists are pricing you out of the market.
But the Hilux is known as the most reliable vehicle ever created, but they don't sell them. It's kind of a bummer.
So more Taliban members are driving Toyotas than ever.
Oh,
Probably, yeah.
well, have you ever seen like an ISIS propaganda video? It's an endless stream
really
of
Toyota.
It's an endless stream of Toyota Hiluxes. They're driving by it in
It was
endless
like the
stream.
first war where this happened was literally called the Toyota War.
Yeah.
You go to Syria.
That sounds like our Tex-Mex wars.
ISIS, when ISIS first started and they invaded Iraq and the Iraqi army abandoned all that American military equipment, ISIS used it for a little while and decided they didn't like it as much as they liked the Toyota, so they went back
already had
it. They went back to the Toyota.
During the Syrian Civil
They
War,
ditched the
back in,
Humvees for
2014,
Toyotas.
when the various rebel groups were taking over the country and the government was on the back foot, the government went, "What do? We can't. This old Soviet hardware isn't winning the war for us.
Yeah.
I know. Get the militia. Give them Toyota." And that worked.
That worked. Yeah, that is how Bashar al-Assad stayed in power during the first Syrian Civil War.
Oh, yeah.
They bought Toyotas.
So Toyota is financing terrorism at this point.
Terrorism is financing Toyota.
That's how they say it.
I mean, everybody knows Toyota makes a hell of a reliable. Even if you don't like the way they look or anything like that, you know, if you're gonna buy a used car, you don't have a lot of money and you can't be worried about car problems. Toyotas and Hondas are the cars you want. Japanese just make a car that can go 300,000 miles.
I don't know how they figured it out. I don't know why nobody else fucking does it. But.
No idea, man. Just make a good, solid, quality compact car. The Koreans aren't too bad either. Yes, Subarus are good.
You won't this.
Do you understand the kind of people that drive? I'm sorry, dude. You
Just
can't.
a lot of Karens and stuff.
No, just a lot of
You went into a wall.
like soy cuts, dude. I can't think of another word.
Really?
Soy
carbs.
soy boy beta cucks.
Yeah.
It's just buying the Subarus.
Next time, look at the people who got out of the cross-track.
Well, does Will Smith drive one?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, I put one.
I don't. I mean, and like I said, I think they are the best value for money car on the market. I could not deny that. They're incredibly well built. But they got an aura, dude. Same reason I would never drive a Ram pickup truck. People would just assume that I'm like a roid rage piece of shit redneck asshole. Yeah.
Dude, okay, hold on. What if you get a Subaru and you put truck poles on? What's that?
Subaru?
That would be. I would be hella confused. If I ever saw.
It's a sauce.
Tell me. Yeah, you guys tell me if you ever see a Subaru with a Trump 2024 bumper sticker.
Dude, we did it. We figured out the new kind of freak that he wanted.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That. Oh dude. Yeah. Absolutely. You find me one of those guys.
We'll keep an eye out.
Right.
And it has to be a cross track. If it's like a Subaru racing car, it's a whole different category.
Something tells me that historically will actually never happen.
Well, it hasn't changed much then.
That there would be a Trump sticker on a Subaru.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
Or a Subaru with, especially with
truck nuts. Yeah, I definitely don't think there will ever be one with truck nuts.
Oh man, I want to find this.
If you find it, I'll be impressed, man. I will give you $100.
Oh, damn.
Man, that is some real P.T. Barnum shit right there. $100 prize.
Probably see all of Kings Bay from up here.
Yeah.
If you find me truck nuts on a Subaru.
There's the river valley.
And I'll know if you buy some truck nuts and put
I
them
would just about to say somebody is probably thinking about scheming that now.
You really got to find it in the wild. Huh?
I want to see it in the wild.
Sad to think Subarus are in the wild, but
The wild subject.
No. I mean, Subarus are great off-road cars.
Yeah, still in one piece.
They just appeal.
It's the people that
They appeal to the other
Especially for
half of the
negotiating
hiking
rent.
demographic. From there.
No problem.
You
Well,
know
I'd be
who I'm
lying
talking
if I said I wasn't
about.
enjoying myself.
So I called them granola people.
Me too.
Have you seen how Americans are too fat, man. Have you seen? I was in the grocery store the other day. Do you understand? Do you know they have cookie granola, like cookie flavored granola now?
No guilt trip. I'm just
It's flavored like chocolate chip cookie granola, like
You bet.
Like a granola bar? Or like...
no, like a bag of like granola.
Oh my god!
But it's now it's cookie.
That's pretty horrible.
It's chocolate chip cookie flavored.
Why would you just
Like who's buying loose granola and they're like, oh, I wish there were chocolate chips in here.
Plus,
Come on, man.
They could stop being a lazy fuck and buy some chocolate chips themselves and put those in the bag.
Isn't this just trail mix?
Hey guys, there's another tower just over the hill.
I don't know, man.
Any shoreline marks?
I don't know. It's just like if you're buying loose granola, you're the kind of person who should not be like, I wish this tastes like cookies.
What do you make of the drawbridge?
Yeah, you would not think if you're buying granola, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, people tend not to understand the psychological component of food, which is if you stimulate that part of your brain that craves the sugar in the cookie, you're still going to ultimately want cookies at the end of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're eating cookie-flavored granola, it's obvious you're not over the cookies yet.
That's true. That's very true.
You're definitely just thinking about cookies that time.
I don't know, man. Stuff like that I see where it's like something that was supposed to be healthy, and then they turn it into candy. And it's just like, what are you accomplishing?
That's America. Most of our food is trying to be candy.
Well, they
Yeah,
already
pretty
run
much.
granola bars. Like there's no such thing as a healthy granola bar.
And just
Like,
be
they're
waiting
all
till
filled
we're
with
gonna have,
chocolate
like,
chips and high fructose corn syrup and like.
Yeah. Fucking.
Sounds good.
I mean, this sounds
Hey, be
like it would
careful,
make
kid.
people eat bacon more, broccoli more of a bacon flavored broccoli or whatever. You know?
Bacon flavored broccoli. I haven't seen that one.
Why don't you just cook some bacon and some broccoli?
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I find that. I guess that's probably.
I mean, to be honest, like
Alright, I'll see if
you
there's
go
something up
to
here.
you go to any like somewhat upscale restaurant and they have like Brussels sprouts with bacon.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well,
it actually
yeah,
tastes pretty
Hey
good.
guys,
Yeah, I mean,
there's a
I
massive
would just
tower
rather
just
eat
past the
bacon with
drawbridge.
some vegetables
Biggest
or
one
whatever
yet.
as well, but
Bingo.
What do you guys think of chocolate?
Dude, look at this. Look at this.
What?
Look at this. Look at this.
Fuck yourself.
Like, why does this exist?
I don't know, man. That's weird.
What?
Elizabeth?
Granola.
Nicknamed Elizabeth?
Cookie granola. Why does it
the Iron
exist?
Lady?
Why does it exist?
That's Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, you're mixing up Queen Elizabeth and
Iron
Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
You know,
I
Margaret
don't know.
Thatcher is the person in real life who looked the most like Mom from Futurama.
Wouldn't that make fun of her?
Is it actually?
I thought it was.
I never thought that it was directly a parody of Margaret Thatcher, but yeah, I could
It
see
does
it.
look.
I assumed it was, but
No.
maybe I'm wrong.
I always thought it was more of a parody of like.
Sage, what do you think of M&M flavored man?
Fuck you. I hate it.
Oh, well, I've got bad news for you. Christmas present.
Oh my god.
Would you?
Give me coal, man. Like,
Sage, would you,
Cold flavored mayonnaise?
no.
Sage, would,
No.
you ever eat that depression sandwich, that peanut butter mayonnaise sandwich?
Ugh.
Peanut butter mayonnaise.
That's what they were eating in the depression. It was like the
Really a
most.
dark time.
It was the most calories you could get for the least amount of money. Because peanut butter and mayonnaise were cheap.
Oh.
Oh shit. Okay, that's okay. Okay.
Can't remember that sandwich has a name.
Shit sandwich? So we're poor, so eat it sandwich?
You hate this? It's this or nothing.
The poverty sandwich? Like, what is it? The taste of suffering.
You two just relax.
That's a flavor.
I got
of Mountain
this.
Dew.
Oh shit, is there a flavor of Mountain Dew that is this depression sandwich?
I hope not,
Oh god.
because we're not trying.
Here we are in a recession.
Yeah, bro, some of those guys just fall in like
Some of them did. I climbed up there, bitch. Oh, fuck him.
You, people really think of me.
Really?
Yeah, there's a thing on Reddit right now. There's a thread on Reddit where people are like, they're so good, I still eat them at 35.
Yeah,
Why do you
need to bring back
some people with bananas and pickle slices? Oh.
That has to be the worst kind of nostalgia. Is the Great Depression nostalgia?
Oh my god. Peanut butter, mayonnaise, bananas, and pickles, dude. What the fuck kind of sandwich is that?
Yeah, you bet your match, Ulysses. The Great Depression.
Really so.
Hey, the 70s. Well, no, Ulysses wasn't gonna eat that. What was that thing called? The Monterey souffle. The mayonnaise-based Jello with that tuna.
Oh, he's never eating any of these things. He's just trying to push them on us.
The 70s had some horrific shit. Remember the bananas hollandaise where it was like ham-wrapped whole bananas with hollandaise sauce on top?
That was terrible banana.
The 70s was a bad time for food.
Yeah. That one was a pretty nasty depression too.
There aren't a lot of things that go with.
I don't like them by themselves.
I can only eat bananas by myself.
Gross Great Depression.
I just don't like them.
I guess I'll eat one in an ice cream sundae, or maybe chopped up with something.
I don't even really like it. They're fine by themselves.
Right.
I'll eat them by
Yeah,
themselves.
Shit, there's more of them.
Guess I do like some, but
Bacon grease sandwiches.
Bacon.
Lard sandwich.
That's going right to your heart.
those I know. But I think, I think even my dad is
Lard sandwiches? Just lard.
The breakfast stuff.
Hey, dang, just bacon grease on a sandwich.
You guys ever get those YouTube ads where it's like some old guy with college beard going, people these days don't know how to make lard?
Yep, the guy's chilling the book where he's like, you can store your meat in here.
That's right.
Yep, you leave it on a counter for years.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yes, I get those ads. I did get those ads. I don't.
I haven't seen that guy in a while, but...
I wonder why it's targeting you guys with those ads specifically.
Probably because me and Ulysses are crazy.
It's crazy.
Fried potato peel sandwiches?
Did you say fried potato?
Fried potato peel.
I'm going to be honest, that doesn't sound good, but it doesn't sound as bad as the other things.
Let's get that bridge down.
Yeah, it's not as bad. At least like you fry potatoes, so
If I was dirt poor, I could eat that.
Yep. Yeah, most of these don't sound so horrible.
Those first couple, though. Oof.
If you were telling me that all I could eat was like fucking mayonnaise and peanut butter sandwich, so I'd be like, you got me like maggots or something?
Yeah,
maggots.
Where's Klaus Schwab at? You got any bugs for me?
What the hell is a water fried pancake?
A water fried pancake?
You just put batter and water in a pan and heat it?
And boil it?
I assume.
Just right into the side of that pillar.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what it is.
Huh. So it's just flour, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. If that's what you gotta eat, it's what you gotta eat.
Yeah, honestly, dude, this just seems like desperation, but not especially like they were going out of their way to be gross. This shit doesn't compare to the 70s at all. The 70s.
The Great Depression food is better than the food that just people
way
were making
better
in
than the food that
70s.
people were just making.
The Great Depression, everybody was poor. What's the 70s that you?
People were gross.
They were just
Dude, it was the time of shag carpet and like pastel-colored appliances
era
and
where
like
every single building was
bad
like
wallpaper.
Yeah, the hippies introduced him to it, so that's good.
I mean, I will say, for as much as people make fun of like fashion and the way stuff looked in the 80s, it was better than the 70s.
Major improvement on the 70s.
Just everything.
Platform shoes.
In the 70s.
Platform shoes are something a clown should wear.
Or there was the whole trend of like those dudes who would like wear their shirt just unbuttoned enough that they're like massive chest.
Yeah, and they were obsessed. They were obsessed with their massive chest hair, and yeah, they had to have it on display all the time. Yeah,
that's pretty fucking gross.
Yeah. Nasty time, man.
Yep, bad times too. I guess the 70s were also very poor.
What's that?
Yeah, that was like hyperinflation. Like that was
kind of like now.
There we go.
Yeah, actually, like if you look at stats, like they basically said like it's the worst time since the 70s.
That's true.
So they were the 70s wasn't the Great Depression. By
No,
any means,
that's the thing.
Here we go.
But we were going through like 10 to 14% inflation a year. Which we got to 10 for 1 year. It was pretty bad. I was pretty pissed. I couldn't imagine doing that for like 5 years in a row.
Okay, that win is not good.
No, but it's, I mean...
I got you. Hold on tight, kid. I got you.
It's it's a super winch as much as they are superhuman.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on. You okay?
Like, damn, like the
Better.
Iron
Get
Man
us
makes
out
that
of
way.
this, kid. All right, hang on.
Now, Mary Coleman makes our Lord as good as let's the above women and bless us the woman.
Easy, kid.
What the
Easy.
fuck?
Oh, that was fun, right?
Yeah, well, I'm definitely sharing this one with my shrink.
Hey, you have a shrink?
No, but I will after this.
Come on, you guys are overreacting. The whole thing under control.
Just do it. Yep, there you go.
What you finding out?
Sardine
Hold on to something.
Are
You
you...
know what he what is that?
Yeah, man, you making a special dinner for somebody?
Cut a fairly thick slice from each hard-boiled egg. It must be deep enough to enable you to remove the yolk without breaking the case. Mash yolk with sardines, season well, and push back into the white case. Stand eggs on rounds of bread and butter. Cut a slice off each end to make the tomato balance on the egg and to make it look like a toadstool. Put tiny dots of mayonnaise on top.
The actual fuck is this?
Dude, you're making food for somebody.
Yeah,
That is absolutely
That's no food, dude.
That is the first thing that comes up on 1970s recipes. I don't know what to tell you.
I guess you were fucking them back then too.
Do you just like lay those out in your yard? You know?
Shut up, dude.
Is there like a trail, like a petal of roses to the bed?
Bed with roses.
Shut up, dude. You're gonna hard-boiled eggs, sardines. How shitty must that taste?
Oh, I'm sure it's awful.
It doesn't sound like it's that good. It still sounds better than the fucking depression sandwich.
It's like that moment in American Beauty where all those like rose petals are leading to the bed for them to have sex. Like it's those little eggs.
Oh yeah.
leading to Alex's bed.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, dude. Little mushrooms going all the way up.
I just
Even a ring.
There's one on
God
both
damn
of
it,
your
I had
nipples.
to tell you guys about it, but now you make me regret it.
There's one balanced on the tip of your dick and then one on each of your nipples.
Oh god.
New Zealand oyster cocktail.
Yeah,
What?
let's do this.
Oyster cocktail?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Like a shrimp cocktail, but with oysters.
It's breaked over.
Oh yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. That's alright. I thought it was like a drink with an
Heads
oyster
up.
in it. No, I was like, what the f-
That would be weird.
You can't throw it though.
No, that's exactly what I want to do. I just put it down on accident.
Double
Heads up.
space McGuire.
You getting like real into this. What you discover some new things you can make for the special days, celebrations, and stuff.
What the fuck is that?
What do you got now? What is that?
Yeah, is that more known
What am I looking
food?
at?
I think it's
That looks like some fruitcake shit.
it's straight up. It's a solid brick of whipped cream with some almonds and like
He's got a lot
dried
riding on
fruit
this.
with a pineapple with sliced pineapple in the middle. That doesn't sound like inedible.
No.
Ew, sliced salmon salad loaf?
What?
What is
Salmon salad loaf? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ew, that looks fucking horrifying.
Wow, that looks like some dystopian sort of.
Yeah, that looks evil, dude.
It's like, in like fucking Blade Runner, they go up to a machine and like put like, I don't know, a quarter in and
You
give them,
hollow-
like a salmon loaf, like slopping out the machine.
Yeah, it's literally you
Ew.
hollow out a loaf of bread and you stuff it with salmon and mayonnaise.
That's disgusting.
See a treasure, though.
It's your favorite, Ulysses.
That's Sage's favorite.
The fuck it is. You're the one bringing that bullshit up in here all the time.
Which one of you likes it less?
I like it less.
Check this out.
I don't like mayonnaise, but I can tolerate
Read it
small
again.
amounts of it on food. I'm pretty sure Sage is like allergic to it.
So,
I mean,
what do we got?
a BLT isn't a
More
BLT
sigils.
without mayonnaise.
There's our boy Avery.
That's the only thing you'll use.
Thomas, too.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And that's,
cool.
But it is an essential ingredient into the flavor of what a BLT is supposed to taste like.
It also goes good on fish if you also have tartar sauce.
Alright,
What
so
the fuck
maybe
is this?
a pirate
This is like a
would
voodoo
do
doll you could
something
eat.
ridiculous. So,
It's cottage cheese,
See, what do you think the trick is
veggies, like an hard-boiled egg.
pull something?
It's like a
the
dress.
food itself doesn't sound that as much. Why it's so braised like
Give it
that.
a shot.
Yeah.
Bro, what is that?
Boys,
What is that?
I'm fondling
Ugh.
poor St.
It looks like a
Like, fuck that.
Sully just said, "Stop fondling poor Dickmas over there."
What is that, a fungus? Is that a fungus cake?
Oh, dude, look at
Looks
the
like a
jello with
cake.
SpaghettiOs inside of it.
Okay.
Hot dogs.
I'll tell you what, I've never liked
This is SpaghettiO. SpaghettiO jello, dude.
Genius.
That's horrifying. I don't love Jello,
Okay, so
but I
if we're
like SpaghettiOs even less.
This tower lines up
What
with
is
Avery's
that?
sigil.
It's like a whole like peas and carrots like meal I wouldn't want to eat anyway in jello.
It looks like it's...
Oh,
Ugh.
treasure's got to be
What
in
is
one
it,
of
this
them, right?
weird trend to only eat jelly
Which one?
food?
I count 12 towers.
50s too.
Yeah, Victor?
I
It's
don't
like
know, man.
Christmas
Just
tree with
something.
shrimp
You
on
start
it.
smoking cigarettes. by chance, did you?
Okay, that's just stupid.
Looks like we're not the first ones here.
Yeah, I'm sure just something new for them to eat at the time.
It's like the jelly trend.
Yeah, it did.
It did?
It really peaked in the
It was a
70s.
long time.
Really peaked in the 70s.
How do people stomach that?
I don't know, man.
Give them the day that it's over about.
That game had a straight up good shooting mechanic in it. That was awesome.
I watched.
I'm not.
Well, that's your fault.
That is bad.
At least we're learning lots of things.
Oh shit.
Right?
Yep, that didn't work out.
You know that in the early 90s, there was a plan put forward to Congress to import large quantities of hippos to Louisiana.
To eat the Louisiana people.
Let's farm them in the swamp.
The survival them and wait.
Survival.
Apparently there's like a meat crisis going on at the time, so the idea is that if you farm hippos in the fucking bayou,
But hippos are super violent. They're the
Yeah,
most
well-
violent animals on Earth.
Right.
They kill more people than any other animal in existence.
but that's how we solve our meat crisis.
The hippos eat the humans for meat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good. That was proposed in the 70s.
No, that was like early.
Oh,
Well, you've seen that Pablo Escobar had some hippos at his compound in Colombia, and now it's become like a major problem in the country because they escaped his zoo.
You think that was normal?
I don't know, maybe. It is a huge problem in Colombia. Like, they're literally descended from Pablo Escobar's hippos, and they're like a major invasive species right now.
That's the perfect environment for them. You're not gonna be able to get
Goddamn.
them out.
Oh yeah, it's literally at the same like latitude as the hippos live in Africa.
And it's like, got that kind of tropical vibe on the swamp, on the wetland. Perfect place for a hippo.
You know? But yeah, hippos are not too fucking. They kill people. They kill thousands of people a year.
There's no deadly.
Yeah, like sharks. Sharks
Deadliest
are
animal in
sharks
the
are
animal
insane.
kingdom.
Lions don't do
The only things you can argue like exceed the hippo death counts as if you're counting like mosquitoes.
Right.
That stuff that spreads disease. But
Right.
like an animal actually going out of its way to kill you, the hippo is the number one.
Isn't it like hippos and crocodiles?
Yeah, I think it's hippos and just crocodiles.
Which makes sense because
that producer Kevin Smith was fighting the Animal Kingdom spiders.
He said two different ones. Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
He also said two different animals at another point. He was like, yeah, he also said polar bears were the deadliest animal.
Well, that's been definitively disproven because polar bears, they're getting like bitch slapped right now. They're getting.
Oh yeah, well they're breeding with the grizzlies and becoming super bears.
Well, specifically the grizzlies are scaring away all the polar bear males and then mating with the females.
Right. Yeah, they're getting cocked hard.
I don't like to put that. They didn't want that.
Yeah, that's like calling somebody the bench if you're a fucking spider.
And that one's worse.
Glad I didn't have to say discussion. That was your one for the
Sage, I assume you wouldn't be into it, like watching something like
No.
You want to beat him,
Oh my god.
hands on the hips.
Spiders have him?
You couldn't,
Man, whatever.
Sora, you couldn't stand just like sitting in a chair.
No, I could not.
You gotta get in on that action. Get wet in that spider pool.
Yeah. Do you ever clap around the abdomen like it's a big booty, you know?
Yeah, man. Are you into spiders at work?
I have never seen such a thing.
If anybody on this earth has seen such a thing, it's you.
You're like damn. Steve Irwin fucking spiders. Like, you go out there into the wild.
Steve Irwin.
Document that.
I'd rather be compared to Steve Irwin at least, Christ.
Well, you're exceptional in civil justice.
Finding spiders, drying spiders.
I think you're really good at wetting them too. Like you can dry what you're like the god of the moisture in their pussy.
I don't know what to say to you right now.
Yeah, you're like the Poseidon of fucking.
Oh my god.
That's what 83.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
They're just running in the middle of the fucking fire because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's cool. It's great. It's funny, but it's cool.
We good?
Jesus.
There we
All
go.
of them? Well, let's hope so. You okay? Yeah.
It's interesting in a sense that
Damn.
supporting
Yeah, over
characters
here.
get more plot armor in video games than the main character does, technically.
Depends on the game too.
Right,
Sometimes
right.
they can be. Definitely not
Compared
Naughty Dog
to
though.
movies or traditional
Right.
narratives, the main characters.
Yeah. No, I totally get what you mean.
Hey, what are you doing?
Confirming a suspicion. Shit. Look at
Did
this.
you hear that Sage is now the
Oh,
Poseidon of fucking spiders?
Why?
Well, we
You
said a
make them
few.
gush?
We said a few different things because
He
you-
controlled the moisture.
yeah.
levels.
Ulysses talked about how he dries them out, and I was like, I didn't say you can't make them wet too. He's like the god of the moisture in the spider's pussy. So
Oh, I get you.
Applications,
You make it rain.
Now what?
Okay.
Now we're screwed. Okay, because there's
He's-
three of us and there's
he's
God
like, I
knows
gave
how many
you wetness,
pounds.
I can
Can they
take it
have a head
away.
start? They don't know which tower to go to yet. That's great, Nathan, because neither do we.
You're like the T-Pain.
Yes, we do.
So Sage, when you die, are you gonna have like? Is it gonna be like the Mormons, where you got like an
Worn down.
entire planet of
Right
female
there, that's a
spiders
match.
to fucking like populate that planet?
That's
Sure, because, I mean, it
not
could
what
be
I
this one,
want.
too.
You gonna have your own branch of the spider race?
All the tears they'll be shed for
Still,
spiders at his funeral.
bits
They'll
hell
be
out of
like, "This
12.
is the wettest we've ever
All right.
been."
Oh my god.
You and Sully, you take that.
No.
What the
These
fuck?
guys are all over this town.
Outpouring from their eyes and their vaginas.
Sam, just hold up a second, will you?
I don't even know if spiders
right.
can cry, but
These
You know what,
towers are
Sage?
opposite ends of
I'm
Kings
glad
Bay.
we've come to this conclusion because I always thought you were probably pretty good at fucking spiders. Like, you get a lot of practice.
That's true.
I never thought you were really the
If
best.
you run into any of those shoreline clowns,
You're like the
call us.
Ron Jeremy
Bang.
fucking spider.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't know if that's better.
Come on, Nate.
you'd rather fuck Ron Jeremy or Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
I'd rather fucking kill myself. Holy shit.
That is an option.
Honestly, I think you choose Roger over
Ben Shapiro's in better shape, at least.
I suppose there's that.
But you would have to listen. I can't even imagine what a
Ron
Ben,
Jeremy is.
Can you imagine what a Ben Shapiro
that'd be
moan
crazy.
sounds like?
Well, hold on. Ron Jeremy's dead. That's for Ulysses.
Oh fuck!
That's a good point. That's a good point.
No.
Who was that though? Until he started out in Alex's jurisdiction.
I'm going to say full stop. I don't think any of us would want to have anything to do with Ron Jeremy. He's kind of a pedo.
Oh, was it?
Was he?
Oh, was he? I knew he.
I knew he was a little
You told me,
rapey. I heard he was. I heard he was
Was
a
he a
little.
pedo too? Okay. I told you that. I did. I don't.
I think you're thinking of Don Vito.
Wait, who?
I don't even know who that is.
Don
Didn't you?
Vito.
Do you ever watch Viva La Bam with me? Like Bam Margera's uncle, the
No.
crazy
Hey,
fat
little
guy.
guy.
Oh,
How you doing?
I'm definitely showing. It's been
Oh,
a long
no, okay.
time, but
No,
I've
I
definitely
didn't
shown
remember
you
the
clips.
name. Okay, but
I've
I did know what
definitely
you're
shown
talking
you
about.
clips of that show
come say
because
hi.
there were some like when they like they ripped the bay window out of his bedroom and replaced it with a garage door. Or they tunneled under his house and beat his ass in the middle of the night by like popping up under the floorboards.
You know what?
was
After
a
this
pretty
is
good
over and done with, I'm gonna get a dog.
Hey, we come out of this in one piece, I'll buy you the damn dog.
I at least made you watch that episode where he was trying to tell him that the two rivers didn't connect and they couldn't get to the ocean from the one river.
yeah.
And then when they realized he was right halfway through, they got him so drunk he passed out, and they carried all the rafts the 1 mile that separated the rivers and put it in there, and
Just to make him look like
and
he
then
was wrong.
and then didn't tell him, and he didn't tell him that that they had switched to the other river.
Big room. Hey, here we go. Locked. Guess we're gonna have to sneak in.
Discreetly.
Implied by the use of the word sneak. So,
Pretty fucking old, yeah.
It was pretty shitty.
Yeah, you could have kicked him in through the crowd.
hey, Sully. Think we can squeeze through here?
That'll work.
Convenient, as always.
Long way down.
You okay back there?
You keep your
That's all he
piss, I'll
can
keep
just
mine.
do all this
Yeah,
parkour
at least
just
you
as
got a
he
great
did.
view, right?
Yeah, he's still climbing
They're in
around,
pretty good shape.
doing all the stuff.
60 or whatever he is.
Yeah, I mean he looked old in the first game.
Right.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Yeah, nobody's that old to be able to do that, but it's a video game.
I mean, we've done a lot of impossible
The other
things.
towers.
Right.
Edward
One of the
England
least
said,
questionable
just like the map
activities
said.
so far.
So what are we looking for?
But we also know that that's
Good
not
question.
possible because, like, look at Harrison Ford, man.
Yeah.
He couldn't
Hey,
even.
he does all those.
He's in his
interviews.
80s.
That's true.
He does all those interviews and shits on all those.
Hey, he
movies for
did.
the
Yeah,
guy.
but he couldn't do his own stunts without breaking a fucking hip.
Hey, you know who does still do their own stunts though? Patrick Stewart. He still goes upstairs.
Yeah,
That's doing his own stunts.
He got hit by that car.
You see Pelosi fell down the stairs?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, she broke her hip.
That she didn't break her neck.
This is a
I
very
don't know.
tall
So
clock tower.
she's in Europe right now. She was in
Yes.
Europe for the
Yes, it
anniversary
is.
of the Battle of the Bulge.
Okay.
And she
So she
fell
got
down. She
injured.
fell
I
down the
was gonna
stairs.
say,
Yeah.
I feel like Kane would say the battle of the bulge in my pants.
Now, what do you bet?
Don't look now, but your battle is bulging.
Scorpion, guy with a large pitcher.
The Zodiac symbols. Look, there's Leo.
Ah, and Taurus.
For science.
4 bells, way up there.
I always wonder too how long
These things
like stuff like this exists within
Got
the
it.
world of these games that
Go ring
people
some
just
bells.
did not find.
Why are all these complicated mechanisms?
Right.
Wide, like everything.
This is
Do you ever
definitely
think
the
it's
place.
weird
Call
that
Sam.
like the two
Scorpio,
most famous
Aquarius,
Leos that I can
Leo,
think
Taurus.
of both are like just something?
DiCaprio and Da Vinci. Yeah.
looks like we're at the right tower. Call us.
Well, there's not that many
We
people
know
with
that the
that.
best coverage in this city.
Right?
I mean, I have
No
a
reason to
cousin.
wait.
He's not.
Well, like, there's not a lot of Leos without the duh. That's what
Does
you're
your
saying.
cousin have a duh?
I'll be right back.
See,
No.
mental duh.
Oh boy. I'll be damned. Check it out.
I feel like there have to be a lot of
Works.
people who are
Yeah,
named
I
Leo who aren't
Try
just
not to get
something.
tangled
You
in
know.
those gears.
Uncle
bet.
Leo, the name of
That's fine.
so, yeah.
But we don't know what his last name was.
That's fair.
His last name
Leo
could have been
Seinfeld.
something.
Seinfeld.
Just Seinfeld.
Leo Seinfeld.
That would be an odd one. Wow, it's so Italian.
Move.
I guess like outside of Italian, yeah, I don't know if Leonardo is a super power.
It's too close.
Leonardo the
You
Turtle.
okay?
Wait, there's less.
Leonard, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Okay,
I like
what's your
Leonardo
finger's
the
name?
Turtle.
That's if Da Vinci himself had been an individual.
There you go. Yeah.
They should add that to everyone.
Yeah.
Leo. I dated a Leo once.
Wait, no? Oh, I didn't know you were going to
No, I meant
Is that like the sign?
Okay, that is really loud.
Dude, you just did that.
Yes, it did.
Nate,
Oh yeah, it's gotta be bring it in the right order. Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Fish. It's
How come, like, doesn't Taurus seem like a pretty tough name?
I mean, you think it would
Like,
be
it's like
bull.
full and everything like that? Why was the Ford Taurus such a
Scorpio.
shitty fucking, like, compact commuter?
I don't know.
I feel like you named, like, an SUV or a pickup truck.
Yeah, but like a much bigger, beefier vehicle.
Yeah, just something a little more badass than, like,
that did the trick.
Ford's version of a Toyota Camry.
Okay.
Well, they're probably like,
It's like
we know this car looks like a little bitch car, so we gotta give it a badass name for people to buy it.
I guess. Like, does that look like the kind of car you would name Taurus?
No, it doesn't.
Really? Well, I mean, they're definitely worth car names. What the fuck is the spot?
Yeah, I don't know. A Volkswagen does a pretty bad job naming its cars. What's a Tiguan?
Of course, there's the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Got it.
Also,
Hey, Sully, anywhere
like, I
from
mean,
Sam?
so many of the luxury car brands are just like
Yeah, he's
XJ15,
Just forgot to charge his phone.
Like the fucking
C500.
It's like the serial number on it.
Yeah, right. Like, why does that sound more fancy? But yeah, like, that's every Mercedes, Audi,
I guess this name can only come up with so many
Lexus.
cool sounding names. Jaguar.
I guess that's
Right.
true. Yeah, and Jaguar.
Taurus.
Making some interesting choices as a brand.
Yeah, they have to.
Oh, you haven't seen, like, I'll have to expose you to all that later. I'll make you watch the commercial.
Around here, please.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, no, okay.
Try a different one.
There's,
Number
there's,
Yeah.
did you see the concept cars, like the leaked concept images for the new Jaguars?
No.
They look like tampon applicators.
Are you serious?
They don't look good, dude.
Oh, I can't wait to see this shit.
Oh, now okay.
And their announcement, so Jaguar's getting like a total rebrand. They're going like they're not
Aquarius.
manufacturing
Those
any
nice people.
cars for like 2 years, and then they're relaunching as a brand, like total redesign of the brand. And their announcement commercial got a lot of backlash.
Wow.
Those are just concept cars, though.
Well, it's supposed to be like a first peek at what they're considering, like the direction the brand is going to go.
Because there have been a lot of terrible.
Yeah, there's a huge number. Yeah, there's a huge number. But this is they've scrapped all of the models they're making right now, right? Like every car model they make right now is gone. They're going to have all new car models, and these were like teasers for the direction they want to go with the new cars.
Okay.
Yeah, like the brand is changing. They changed the logo. They changed like the lettering for the name Jaguar. It's all lowercase now.
What's the point of all?
They want to target. They want to target rich inner city millennials.
What's the fuck with that?
Those people aren't buying cars either.
Those are the worst.
Well, and I think you'll understand once you see the whole rebrand that they are definitely trying to target that group.
Okay. Or like covered in like avocado toast or something.
There's not really cars.
There's no cars in the
commercials.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
How do you do a car commercial? I mean, a car company, and you don't like have cars in your car.
You're just going to have to wait. You're not ready. You're not ready. Whatever you think the commercial is
just like advertising buses now? Like, what is this?
No, there's no vehicles in it whatsoever.
What are you talking about?
There are some really dumb car commercials that don't cars, though.
That's true.
But
That's
not like this one.
This one is maybe a little extra.
This is in a league of its own, dude.
I got it.
Yeah.
You've seen this.
I've also seen some other bad car commercials too.
But I thought you saw that.
No, I have.
The Jaguar.
But I've seen other bad car commercials that are also not really showing cars.
I've never seen
I feel like the worst commercials don't feature the product that they're advertising.
Yeah, that. You'd think that would be like the most important part.
They're like, can we advertise?
Not only does it not feature any cars, it doesn't have any imagery that would make you think of cars.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is the opposite of a car, like, a commercial with cars?
A commercial with, like, a dryer in it or something.
Yeah.
No,
like, this dryer has this much horsepower.
You guys are thinking way too logically.
Like, I'm just picturing some old woman in a library just flipping through, like, a book, and it's just like...
It's weirder than that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just... wait. Okay, what kind of car is it again?
Okay, well, Jaguar made sports cars.
Right, okay.
So they don't make shit.
I'm guessing it would be something very opposite of exciting, like Ulysses is saying.
No.
It is exciting.
It's something. I don't know what it
This
is.
doesn't give me anything.
It's like a hamster and a wheel and what?
You guys are never going to be able to guess it because I have a hard
Not
time.
giving us any hints.
I have a hard time describing it.
Okay, I mean, even one word would help.
I think it's better to just...
Yeah, we'll show it to you.
Be patient, and it's just,
I don't even know if I want to see it.
Do you want to see what the cars look like?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, not really, but sure.
I like trash. You can show me this crappy car.
I just wish on your screen to be able to pop up an image.
This is what they're thinking of doing.
They kind of look like the Cybertruck.
Yeah,
it looks like a
toy cars and shit too.
It looks like if Hot Wheels and Barbie did a crossover car.
Yeah, it does look like that's a great design.
Look at the grill. Look how ugly. Look how ugly the front
It looks like a child's drawing.
It looks like it does look like a Barbie.
It looks like an entertainment center.
Yeah. Yeah, like a fucking boom box.
Anything else inside?
Oh, so is it like a Barbie style kind of commercial?
That's closer. It's
It's a little closer.
It's a little closer. It isn't that, but that's closer than any guesses you've had.
You're piecing it together.
Well, you only guessed that because I showed you the car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but once you said Barbie car, I was like, yeah, that's exactly what. If it shows fucking Margot Robbie driving one,
no, he said
that's so much more logical.
That's right.
Yeah, and there are no cars.
No cars in it.
Just some chick putting on her makeup.
No,
No.
that might make more sense.
You're maybe. I don't know if that's closer or not.
There's
It's so hard to describe what it is that I can't tell you if that's closer than a Barbie car or not.
Wow, okay.
Some chick using a vibrator and being like, this has the horsepower of a
that sounds funny.
Yeah, I don't know. You're just gonna have to wait.
All right.
I don't know why they thought that car looked marketable in the flight.
I'm not sure. There is some speculation because Jaguar has been struggling as a car company.
Yeah.
That this may just be an elaborate attempt to kill off the brand entirely without admitting that they're doing it.
Okay, so they're like the Konami of car companies.
That's possible. I don't know that that's true. They're
That's just
talking.
a rumor.
They want to charge upwards of $400,000 for these cars.
400,000.
Almost half
The
of million.
price, like the price of a Rolls Royce.
You can buy a house for that.
Yeah.
Or a car that's really, 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 really fucking nice.
You go to Italy,
A
you
Rolls
can get
Royce.
proper for it.
A Rolls Royce is custom designed for every customer. They like whatever. That's what a Rolls Royce is.
Shit, you can buy a suite for that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of 8-year-old girls.
You can buy a really nice house.
Yeah.
A lot of 8-year-old girls will be like, "Mommy, I want an $8 toy version of that car."
Here we go. You can buy a plane for that kind of shit.
Planes got a whole lot more expensive.
Ever.
Yeah, even like Cessnas now are up to like 700,000.
Oh damn! I guess COVID really put them.
I have a cousin. I have a cousin who's and he talks about how he's but he says
like, I'm okay.
So was Nathan Drake was he piloting a plane on Minecraft?
It might have been Marcus. The pilot probably passed out on the plane, and they're like, he's the only one who's like, "Oh fuck, I have to do this." And they're like, "Nathan, don't fly it into the city. Don't fly it." Oh. And then Nathan Captain Sully that situation in a way where he was the only one that survived.
Oh man, can you imagine the trouble that the game company would get into if they had a playable Uncharted style cutscene and the Twin Towers falling down and Nathan Drake is jumping back and forth holding on to the beam.
Oh, they would never.
You see the fucking steel beam melting as he's holding on to it?
you're surfing down on a manila folder.
I do like the idea of Nathan being such a klutz that he thought like that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we still got the secret entrance open.
You? Come on.
Hey, only destroyed everything else.
I mean, that will happen someday, but probably 100 years from now.
And even then, people might still get canceled.
People still might be butthurt.
Yeah.
What would happen if that was?
I said in 100 years that might actually be a thing.
Yeah, the 9/11.
I'll get a video.
Where somebody will be in a story, they'll be like, "Oh well, how crazy would it be if somebody was escaped the building during this or whatever?"
We're gonna feature the Twin Towers being knocked down hell just in our comments.
Over and over again.
Across the multiverse, too.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because every universe has got its own.
Yeah, we're definitely in the right place.
It's a fixed
Make your way
point.
over.
That's
Into the 9/11 verse.
that's what happened. That's what happened to Kane's dad, right?
Wait, what?
Isn't that what?
Well, he specifically gets put in the hell of that universe or whatever, where that is happening.
Yeah, infinitely.
But I thought he killed him in the.
That is, that is.
and then he has to relive it.
Yeah. But then there's also just we
Humanity.
see 9/11 happening in every universe.
Oh.
Kane would say it.
How does 9/11 go in fantasy? Or does somebody fly a couple?
It's like a Lord of the Rings eagle.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
The Lord of the Rings eagle hit the buildings.
Hit the 2 towers. And then you see some poor people below going like, Isengard.
Bear doors going down too.
Those were the most impressive architectural achievements.
Gandalf's there, just like, or it's no Tom Bombadil can do that. Going, where were
Tom
you?
Bombadil did 9/11.
Where were you?
Different though.
Yeah. They got those star patterns on them.
They turn, but which way?
Whoa.
I do want the giant owls in our universe in Earth F to be like the kind of jokey version we have of the owls where they're like dicks. So they never really let people fly in, but they will like kind of flip people off before they fly off and with like a single feather or whatever when they take off and shit.
Right.
Because that was the funniest thing to me in that War of the Rohirrim movie, how much of a dick the owls were still kind of depicted as.
They were still kind of dicks even in that, yeah.
Although, like you were saying, the worst part of War of the Rohirrim was that they did not burn the siege tower down in the 6 months that they were building it.
Yeah, I know. Like the castle is just like
There's too
it's
many.
right there.
Somebody's problem, but not ours.
See where that door leads. Still hoping for some treasure, yeah?
Hey, look, I was right. Baldridge, Bonnie, and Condit.
Splendid.
The only
Why are they
narrative
here in the
reason
first
I
place?
could have thought
Let's
of
find out.
for why they didn't like try that
Oh, that
more
mustache.
often or something
It's almost
is
as
like
impressive as yours.
you saw how fucking insanely cold
Look at these stars.
Well,
Just like
but then they
the
burned it
Avery
down.
Two sigils in the other room.
But then
Well,
they burned it down.
yeah, so it showed that on certain nights it was not a problem or
Yeah.
whatever. You're right there. But otherwise, like, they show Helm Hammerhand like a flash freeze
That's
happened
right.
to him.
Condent went
So
like,
Sure.
"Here's
if
another
maybe
one of
that
those star
kind of
patterns."
thing was
Yeah,
happening.
but this one is
Literally at all
different from that
times
first
until the one day that it just happened to not be.
Thank you. See, I'm not just a pretty face. What do you think?
Those Avery and Two sigils. The stars on those lined up, remember? I bet these line up too.
Yep. That's a pattern.
But I was all right with War of the Rohirrim, probably more than you guys. I probably would have given it a 4 out of 5 or something.
It's probably like 3.5.
No,
Like I still thought there were
that's
good
not,
things
That's
about
not far. Yeah.
it. Yeah, I mean, I still thought there were parts of it that were good. I just didn't think it all worked.
It's not as good as golf.
And the hunts.
There, can't believe they're making that movie trilogy.
I just can't believe the title, honestly.
How did they milk the 3 movies out of golf?
I don't know, man. I guess it's supposed to just be 2.
Dude, they are just.
How did it look?
They'll get it to 5 if they can. If the box office is high.
Yeah, again, that's
I can't imagine the box office can be that.
I mean, if they really tease it as like
So
fucking,
that one up and down, and then that one was.
because I guess I don't know exactly how much movies
Okay.
the Hobbit
Facing the
movies
other
made, but they were
Third one almost made $1 billion.
right. So they're profitable.
Yes.
So if they really sell it as it's the return to Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings and it's Andy Serkis and it's Ian
They
McKellen,
might. They might.
then
It's possible.
they could get close to $1 billion.
It's definitely possible.
about
No,
The Hunt for Gollum, dude.
But like, is Peter Jackson going to make a good making out with the Barbie movie? I don't think that's his thing.
He might make the best.
I will say, I do think that this is more so Andy Serkis's movie.
Well,
Does Andy Serkis want to make out with the Barbie?
well, considering that Andy Serkis directed that Venom Let There Be Carnage,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
he might throw that Furby scene in there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, unfortunately, his track record as a director is not stellar.
No, he's definitely a better actor than he is the director.
These are actually some nice paintings. If we don't find the treasure, maybe we could sell them to a museum.
Let's find those star
I'm not
patterns.
saying someday
Okay.
Andy Serkis won't
Just
make a
saying.
good movie.
William
It might happen,
Mays.
but-
American?
Yeah.
So
from
far.
Colorado. Just like Thomas too.
So, you guys see the little square?
Little square, his belt. I don't know what you're talking about, little square.
The same one with the
there's-
star pattern from the other
Oh,
ones.
okay. I don't think I paid attention to that the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there
that's- yeah.
Where? See it?
Is it on his crotch dot?
No, that's not it.
I don't see a goddamn thing.
He's like, my neighbor had a really bad case of crotch dot one time. I
Crotch
want to
dot.
get that looked at.
What is crotch dot?
From The
Is that like-
Simpsons.
Is that like Cross Rot?
Nah.
No, from The Simpsons with Chief Wiggum, where Homer has,
Hey,
or
Richard
whoever,
Mont.
somebody had the
Looks like he
red
and
laser
Baldridge were
pointer
in the
pointed
best
at their
wing competition.
hands or whatever.
What's
Look,
up with that?
maybe it was
There's-
flank.
Yeah, that looks like a
They're on
shooting.
both.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's one.
And the character kept taking off layers of their pants and then their underwear, and then Chief Wiggum rode by in his patrol car. And he was like, oh man, my cousin or whoever had a really bad
base
case.
of the statue?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Hey, you still in the tower?
Yeah, just climb back down. What's with the picture you just sent?
I'll fill you in later. For now, just tell me who's who.
Well, the dolphins are Richard Want, the trident is Joseph Fowle, and the two hands with the pearl is William Mays.
All right, great. Stay where there's good reception. I might need your help again.
Nathan, did you find the treasure?
No, not yet, but I got a mechanism to solve here. I'll let you know.
What is that statue holding in May's portrait?
Well, his ship was named the Pearl, so maybe a pearl?
Ah, or literal.
Speculation.
Hey, Sully, give me a hand.
Got it.
Thanks.
Alex, how much pirate history do you know? Is that like a particular?
It's not a history I know really well.
What about
The
you?
only pirate flag
I know a bit here and there.
God, look at Farrell's face.
The only pirate
Looks like
flag
he'd
I
rather be
immediately
anywhere else.
recognized was or I don't even know if that wasn't.
Are you talking about the Skull and Bones one? Or?
No.
The one-
The guy with the one where it's the guy
skeleton
standing,
with the
the skeleton
spear.
with the spear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's Blackbeard's.
Well, Blackbeard's, though, the skeleton was holding an hourglass.
Yeah. Well, the skeleton was holding the spear too, but there weren't two next to each other, so I don't know why it's the same skeleton, basically the same skeleton for a different pirate.
Yeah,
But that was the only one I immediately recognized.
Maybe it was the same skeleton artist on both of them.
Maybe, yeah, that one. If you go back.
This one?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
the other page.
Just on the other page.
Man, it looks like he's ready to be on a pose.
Yeah, see
So-
Baldridge.
Oh, okay.
Baldridge, the dark figure, the black one.
Yeah.
That's the same figure from Blackbeard.
Is that Baldridge's actual?
Also, how's it going,
I
Akko?
don't know, maybe.
I know that was a common motif on Pirate Black.
Mm-hmm.
Get that man.
Yeah, Blackbeard specifically had the hourglass.
But that's the only, other than the basic skull and bones, that's the only other pirate flag I could recognize.
Okay.
And that's, yeah, not that one. Here,
Your
yeah.
t-shirt
So that's
does, you-
that's what
Abraham Lincoln.
that's what Blackbeard's flag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, not too much, man. We're just trucking along.
Blackbeard did have a bitch of flag.
He did. Blackbeard was pretty crazy, dude.
That dude was like, I don't know what the hell he was.
Syphilis made him insane. That's just a historical fact.
Did it also make him into like fucking Rasputin? Because it took a lot to kill him.
Yeah, it was very hard to kill him.
Didn't Syphilis fuck with Al Capone?
Yep.
Yeah, that killed him too.
Syphilis was a hell of a disease back in the day.
Okay.
Yes, they were
Especially
So
for
what do we
guys
have
that
here?
fuck. You know, like I mean, like
You know,
guys.
I'm honestly
who
shocked you
oh.
don't know this stuff.
No, I do.
At least a
I
bad
just want to make
bonnet
sure
for
Sam
them,
knows.
Except for at the end.
You know, because he likes to feel useful. That's all.
Aha, of course.
I mean, like, all that STD stuff is directly responsible for why there's that weird sexual subculture of obsessing with the
Shit.
person.
What happened here?
Yeah.
Torch probably fell or something.
or
Come on,
that
let's see what's left.
crazy like
recognize this
cults
guy.
in
Looks
Africa
a lot
that
younger
think
than
that
the other
virgins can
pirates.
cure AIDS. That's a really sad situation. Man.
That is very sad.
But
Go back to work, we'll try to come back later.
That sounds good, man. We
sure.
appreciate you stopping in.
Stopping
And
in.
hopefully you'll have time to relax soon.
Come back for
Somebody
more
painted
discussions
that
about
much.
pirate syphilis.
Do you know how Blackbeard was treating his
Man,
syphilis?
This guy's get up
what
looks
we doing?
Moorish.
He was
Sticking,
having
like, needles in his dick or something.
mercury injected directly into his pee hole.
Yep.
This was not a good time.
I've heard that before.
That's also one of the reasons they say that's one of the syphilis makes you crazy, but also having a ton of mercury injected into your penis.
That also makes you crazy.
Well, mercury just
This guy
makes
texted
you.
me back.
yeah,
Edward,
See there,
England,
Sully?
Tariq
Turns
bin
out Sam
Malik,
doesn't know
Yazid
everything.
al-Basara.
Floating is unseemly.
we need to be able to speak
Huh.
that.
Yazid al-Basra.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's just
Close.
the names to the...
Muggle.
Hey, not the muggles, the ones Avery robbed?
Honor among thieves.
Not from Harry Potter.
No, that's
Okay, that would have been kind of cool if, like, a bunch of fucking, like you know,
There
fucking...
you are.
Nada.
If like
It's
a monk,
not quite a little different minions, but all that. Like, just show up at Hogwarts, they'll just, like, a pirate outfit.
I think
I mean, it
That was a
depends.
little action.
The Mughals ruled over Indian people.
I see.
They were a transplant nomadic. They were Chinggisids. They were descendants of the Mongols.
Yeah,
That's why Mongol,
they're not
Muggle. So they were descendants of Chinggis who invaded northern India.
You're telling me they would have absolutely wrecked Hogwarts.
Yeah, for sure.
That's something new I learned. I didn't know they had
Edward
Muggles in
England.
Indian culture.
Did you know that the Muggles built the Taj Mahal?
That's 3.
Again, the non-wizard humans. Or...
Yes. I mean, technically, Muggles have done everything. So there are no wizard humans.
Wow,
Wizards never did it.
That sounds like some ancient aliens conspiracy, Alex, where you're saying Muggles built everything.
People who didn't have magical powers, that's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
The conspiracy theory is that people who didn't have magical powers built everything.
Yeah, you fucking realistic asshole.
Next, you're going to tell me that ancient Egyptians built pyramids.
Yeah. Don't be a dick about your beliefs, dude. Be a dick about
Don't you try to evangelize to me.
That's
That's not right.
No, that's not.
That boy ain't
I think it's more likely, if you turn it, that it's the 2 and 1. Like, that they need to be flipped completely.
Sorry, which one?
So you see how there's 2 close together and 1 on the side? And
This one?
Yep. And then this one also has that pattern. I think that's how they meet up.
Only that one only has 2. It doesn't have that. The other one. That's on the next corner.
Oh, that's on the next
Yeah. It might be that it matches up with this one better. Because there's 2 here. I don't think I can get. I think I might have to go do without actually getting like a direct
there you
flow.
There you go.
So that lines up. Because I got that one. Not that one. Got that one. And then I think this one is 2. Maybe it's in there somewhere.
I can see this, and yeah, but if you know the 3, it's not like you have to do a lot to see which one's going to work, right?
No, you won't have to find the 2 large. Yeah. It just doesn't look like it's there.
It was boring as fuck.
Okay, so that one upside down, and that one tilted leftwards. Oh, I don't think it won't even let me. Okay, now there's something else in here because it won't even let me do that yet. Is there some shit here, man? You hiding some shit from me?
Buckle that is square.
Maybe it's in the bird portion.
No.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking, but since it won't let me do the puzzle yet, that means there must be something in here.
Go up a little bit. I think I might see it.
No.
Go up, like where his eyes are looking.
Nada.
Further to the
No.
Oh, I see it. Yep, you're right. That's not it. Okay, that's basically a square. Though.
Yeah,
that sucks.
No.
Did you try around his belt buckle?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's a dick. Syphilitic dick.
Well, look around the rest of the room. This might be something a little different. Because this one's better.
Oh, it's right there.
What?
Oh, you can't even see it.
I do see it now.
I like that you can just click around to get it.
All right, I got the names of 2 of them. We should still be able to figure this out.
Okay, so let's see. Does this one match up well with that one? Yeah.
It should line up with that one.
Cool. Alright. So that moves.
For how exciting they depict archaeologists like Indiana Jones. I don't know if Nathan Drake is technically an archaeologist.
He's just considered a thief.
Yeah. But Indiana Jones, it's like, in reality, it's just like, you must have to be so okay with being bored. Like, they do this and
Fine shit, yeah.
What do we got?
Comb the desert.
Maybe send it to
Man, we
Sam.
ain't found shit.
Well, and like the most successful archaeologists end up
saying.
spending their
Okay, that's
almost
one.
their entire career at one place.
Yep.
Like somebody who makes
Yeah.
like Göbekli Tepe, the people
Yeah,
who discovered
right.
that have been there for the last 20
And
years,
two.
and they'll be
Yeah.
there for their entire career.
That's crazy.
Last one.
But I mean, that's a major achievement. They're some of the
Yeah,
greatest
absolutely.
archaeologists of all time. It's just it's
All
that
right,
much
let's
work,
see what he makes of
and
him.
it takes
Yeah.
that long.
Well, especially
No.
because when you're talking about like city,
That
Right.
there's
Well,
all-
that's
there's
yeah.
endless amounts of artifacts you can scratch out. That every single artifact has value. It will tell you something important.
What are you doing?
Well,
You
we
just
still
took
get new
pictures.
stuff from Vesuvius.
Hold that.
Like they're
Yeah?
still unearthing other parts of Pompeii.
Avery's recruits wouldn't have had.
I remember when they found that dude jerking off.
Yeah.
I just feel like
This
the
would've
people
been
that aren't cut
only
out
way
to
for
be
them to get to the next
archaeologists
clue.
after like the 5-year
Those are
mark of
clues.
finding nothing,
Let me see.
I feel like they probably have to wash out or something.
They go work.
Yeah.
Voila.
Oh, all right. These could be trade winds. Yeah. And
Well, I think
these
there's always work
latitudes,
for
and
archaeologists
I would
who
guess that
want
we
to
have
work
back in our
on
bags
pre-existing
again,
sites.
Oh,
I mean, it's not like infinite amount of work, but like pre-existing projects, you can go be like
Prodeus
less important, like work under an archaeologist or something.
There's
The
always,
number of people that make a
Could be
major
one.
discovery in their lifetime has to be very,
So
very
obvious.
small.
Wait.
there is always value in like
seen this
going to the
before. This
archives
is
and
enough
looking
of the
through all the
beautiful
old
mine
stuff
shit.
there.
What the
You
hell
have
are you
all the
talking
credits,
about?
you
Hang
can
on.
maybe you
Sam,
find
get the
something
photos.
new about it.
Yeah.
That's gonna change
They've
the
actually, they have found some of the most
calling
major
what I thought was
archaeological
wrong.
finds ever made have been people going through like the archives in like the museum,
Rafe?
like the National Museum in England, and somebody
Been a long
didn't
time.
think was
How'd you
important
get this number?
150 years ago.
Sullivan
Somebody
leaving
looks
on a
at for the
cocktail
first
napkin?
time and it's like, oh shit, I know what
Wish.
this is. Like,
That only would have cost me a few shots of rum, right? No, I had to pay top dollar to find you guys.
It's an interesting field,
I hope
but
you
in a
didn't spend too
purely
much on this whole
academic
Avery
sense,
thing. I
you
hear
know.
the competition's
You know,
fierce.
Yeah, you pulled off some clever moves there. But in the end, all that matters is who gets to Avery's treasure first.
Yeah, that was
Well, that sounds like a bet.
Hey, Nate, you know I'm always game, but my partner, well, she prefers to.
Plus I know when you
mitigate
retire. I'm
unnecessary
not here
risks.
before.
Wow. Rafe Adler, taking orders from somebody else. Oh, how times have changed.
Look, Nate, I'm gonna make you a one-time offer here.
Don't take it.
You drop everything. Go home, live your life. I'm willing to forgive and forget. For old time's sake.
As tempting as that sounds, Rafe.
I gotta say, I'm not normally the kind of guy who likes to quit while he's ahead.
Okay. Prodeus Quota sent you for God and liberty.
These are nice pictures, Nate. Good composition.
You hacked our phones.
You stole my cross.
If you're half as smart as you think you are, you'll accept my offer.
What's it gonna be?
Listen, as nice as it's been to catch up with you, I really gotta take this call, so.
Well, Nate, one more thing. Nate,
What?
oh, wow, man.
You do realize that your phones are equipped with GPS, right?
He's like, oh shit, I didn't know that.
Shit.
Let me guess. Goons with guns on their way here now.
Sam, for God and liberty. Nathan, do you understand what this means?
Sam, listen to me.
I like
Get
Rafe
off the
catching
streets
him on
right
the phone
now.
again.
Destroy your
Got
phone.
Johnson
What's going on?
Will Ferrell. He's like, whoa, man. Is your house haunted?
Sam? Sam! Damn it. Hey, I'll buy you a new one.
that is kind of retarded to like take your own phones. Why you wouldn't get like a burner phone?
Yeah, you'd think you would just have a
And he
burner.
wouldn't be able to connect to you
I don't know.
to hack it. I don't know.
You really dropped the ball on that one.
They did.
Again, I'm academic.
Well, that's
No,
true.
he's not.
I'm not an academic. I won't. Better not bring my own phone with my own phone number.
When I know that a team of highly trained mercenaries are tracking me down.
What if Rafe is like,
that's
I'm going to
Sam's
leak
tower.
all your dick pics online?
Definitely Sam's
It's like
tower.
a Nathan Drake sending dick pics.
Gotta have happened at least once.
Wait, so what did we actually find out from that whole puzzle?
Well, he clearly had a realization, but did not speak it out loud because they were interrupted by it. So they haven't talked about it yet. But
Well, we got to put that little map in.
yeah, and then there, Nathan. Both of the brothers seem to realize what that map meant.
Well, and Ray figured it out too.
I don't think he knows what it means, but he has the pictures of the map that they took. So but he doesn't understand like what the significance of it. Yeah.
Hey, leave me alone, bro.
Nope, get off the other side.
That doesn't look like that looks like an actual
Looks so
Protection flags of flowers.
Ulysses, you know what those are called. Are those called ATKs?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You don't know vehicles like that? Okay. I don't know what those are. Or at least I know what they're called. They're called, I've seen them.
So close.
You think they'll ever make a good solo movie again?
No.
Just flat.
Not again.
Disney, but they sell it.
Maybe if someone else owned it. Yeah, they probably
Unless they completely.
No, because they're making fucking money.
Oh, it's kind of look like
APC. It just stands for armor. Armor personnel.
That usually doesn't refer to
Not to a specific.
usually either cracked or more heavily built, purpose-built vehicle.
Because, I mean, this is what comes up, something like that. It's not quite a Humvee, but something similar. I know the track, but I think there's a lot of wheeled ones, stuff like that.
They're like purpose-built vehicles as opposed to like a chocolate extra armor pile.
Oh, for sure, yeah. This is a company that like makes its own, but clearly that's kind of what.
I know a lot less about that kind of thing.
I knew I saw that one of the companies that makes it is selling like a civilian version at that point. That's kind of odd.
How much?
For like celebrities and stuff. See?
How much?
I think it might be this.
Thinking about that boy.
Hey, why not?
Get that on that. Fuck you.
Inca Century Civilian. This SUV is a civilian grade version of the Inca Century APC and starts at $350,000. Wow, still less than a Jaguar.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy. Can you imagine just driving this? That's street legal. That's a civilian. That's street legal.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's pretty wild, dude.
Hey man, that'd be a big
Holy shit, you would feel like a badass driving around.
Nobody's gonna cut you off. That's the thing.
Hell no.
Drive over them.
You ram the fuck out of somebody with one of those.
Hell, they're probably going for
That's what he does
A civilian-grade armored vehicle that combines luxury with the SWAT experience.
the luxury SWAT experience. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'd like to have the luxury SWAT experience.
SWAT and taking to its most elegant.
Nobody's gonna fuck with you in one of them.
To be honest though, I'm gonna give you a pro tip. You want to buy yourself an APC, you don't get that. Maybe it's more expensive for you to train more, but you get yourself like a multi-built APC.
Oh, sure.
Go to
Let me get the sample. Just keep heading downhill.
What's it look like inside? It says it has a wildly opulent interior. Those some nice ass leather seats, dude.
What's the rest of the
Here.
That's not too bad. It's like quantum.
It's like a G. I mean, it's like the inside of a G wagon. Like, I mean, it's like a luxury vehicle for sure. Everybody gets their own. You got tray tables, like an airplane.
I still feel like you could probably take like an old
Armored. Here's an armored party limousine.
I still feel like you could probably take like an old CTR or something, just old shitty piece out, put like common features in it.
Oh, I'm sure you could, yeah.
We gotta shake that truck. Working on it. Hey, that was clean on. Make it wash it again.
The clothes glitching out there.
We need to keep heading downhill.
Austin Powers in it. There we go.
Oh, they don't actually make a limousine. They like do custom G-Wagons. I'm not surprised they seem so similar to the G-Wagons that they actually even customize them for you.
I wonder if you can make some money buying old Soviet carriers, swapping out the seats, making nice and comfy, and then selling them for the gas price of this thing.
I could see it. Although you have to wonder how many of those things there probably aren't too many left in Russia though, because they probably plowed them. Yeah, they plowed them into Ukraine already.
Yeah, you probably have to go to like Syria.
Uzbekistan.
But who knows? Russia's probably buying different places.
Probably, yeah. It is kind of embarrassing how much Soviet surplus they bought just because they already know how to work with it. So they're buying ancient stuff they sold years ago back.
They're buying it for premium too. Well, there's no more for the first one. They got
if you're Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, or countries they sold them to, but also just the countries that they left that shit in when the Soviet Union collapsed. Azerbaijan.
First time driver here. We'll be out of your way in a second. All right.
I'm not going to have much left by the time it's over. No,
Turn right. Wait, don't worry, I got this. I don't got this.
I'd be pissed if that was my Fabella.
I'm amazed with a
Again, absurdities of the genius.
I was missing the beat with those kids up.
Right there.
Yeah,
right.
I want to know where they are.
Hold on. What do you think I've been doing? How do we get to him? Damned if I know. Just keep following that convoy.
So they have sand.
Yeah, but he's like on a motorcycle in the front.
Well, we're still alive.
In him.
Maybe not.
I was just in the entire convoy.
Yeah. Christmas convoy. I don't think it's a Christmas convoy.
Hey, we need to hurry. There they are. See any way to get to Sam? Not yet. We're running out of road, kid. I know. Hey. Hey.
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, nobody does set pieces, right? Like Naughty Dog.
I do like that this game makes you take some of those hits too. Like you can just avoid everything.
Oh yeah, no, he's just gotta have head trauma from getting smacked into walls so many times.
But you can't actually climb up the rope or what?
No, we can. It just takes some work.
But I do feel like you're kind of fair.
There we go.
Do you think that, like, when Nathan Drake was playing with the different names, the entire body was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
His knee. And he probably does have CP. Can't take any cuts.
How fucked Batman's body was starting to rise. They're like, you have to
that's exactly.
You're getting five.
There we go.
I do like how they act like a few bullets will or shooting the drivers in the cars. Like, it's gonna crash, but it's not gonna just explode.
Well, the drivers. It's hard and to an explosion.
Oh, okay.
Stop feeding. Yeah. There should be a university where they're all like linked to each other by like explosions and shit.
Yeah.
Time to bail.
Roger. No, I need you to get back up so you can jump. Oh, and then right back there again.
I like how when you jump into a car, the driver never has to stop.
Yeah.
So, and also they usually kick somebody hard enough that the door would open and they'd fall out.
You just get run over, but
Yeah.
that's impressive.
It's crazy how this is like all a single sequence too.
That you're making it.
Not that sure you're gonna
Yeah, Uncharted's pretty good. Never been so.
Well, it does have those long sequences.
Nah. But fuck it. Get up.
I didn't see that the door was like that. That makes sense. Like, how are you gonna kick somebody so hard that the door like unlocks? Is that
Sam! Sam!
Yeah, that guy's just straight up. Like, hey. Get off of me, bitch. Sometimes you really do miss like a video game like ragdoll physics.
Hey, brother! Get closer! Try! Okay, hop on! Sam, get in the goddamn car! I'm faster! Stop arguing! Watch out!
He's okay, bro. Like, his car doesn't instantly explode, though.
Get out of here!
Yes, you do.
No blimmin' way you could have survived that.
Why chance it?
It's not good. Holy shit, he's still alive!
Yeah, that should have been an easy kill, but
yeah.
Hitting everything on the way down.
I'm just glad that Uzi has an
Just have to reload briefly, but yes, infinite clips.
This game is unbelievably cinematic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of that way.
You good?
Oh, yeah. The action is pretty shitty.
Let's get out of here.
It's like why people like are. I mean, like John Wick is a cultural phenomenon because they've been some of the only good action movies to come out in forever.
It's the one good one.
I want their red one.
Oh, I'm so glad that movie failed.
Like open.
This is the Coppola motel. It's a
Coppola.
All right, I think the coast is clear.
It's like the Godfather.
All right.
You know how that guy got his start of his career?
Coppola?
Yeah.
Something.
Pro Deus, cor licentia.
So they would buy
This looks like a simple cipher.
They would
God
buy
and liberty.
cheap
It's the damn
movies,
motto, all the
cheap porn
Paradise
movies,
references,
and then he would dub
See, you
them
two
and
made it
then
out, okay.
edit them in with like
better
softcore
than
porn and make a new movie.
You asked what they were talking about before.
What are you?
Liberia.
Libertalia.
Avery founded the legendary pirate colony. It's more of a pirate utopia, really.
But they
Okay,
used to
but what
call,
about
they
the
literally called doing that
As the story
Coppola.
goes,
They named it
this
out.
place provided a
That's
city
how he
with
got his
hundreds,
start of his
maybe
career.
even thousands of pirates, and they shared everything: property, resources,
Money?
and they kept it all in one common treasury building.
Okay. So, where is this commie pirate sanctuary?
Right here,
Pirates.
that island, just northeast of Kings Bay.
Rafe has a copy of this.
Yeah, well, by the time Ray figures it out, we'll be well on our way to Libertalia. I'm telling you, that treasure is as good as ours.
How's the Malaysia job going, Nate? Seems like you're a hair off course.
Yeah, the Malaysia job moved.
Across the planet.
Really? Because what it looks like is that you're searching for Henry Avery's buried treasure.
No, is that what it looks like?
And given the shoreline soldiers that are all over town, I'd bet you're not the only ones looking for it.
I think they left extra guns there, too.
Right.
This is even more incriminating.
That's kind of what it looks like. But I can explain. Look, it's going to sound crazy.
Lying feels good.
For starters. This is Sam.
Yeah, how awkward
Sam
would that
Drake.
introduction be?
Yeah.
My brother.
She's like, now I know you're lying about that shit.
You didn't have a brother for the last 3 games.
I'm sorry.
I thought he had died in a Panamanian jail, but I was obviously very wrong. He's been stuck in there for 15 years, and it's because of me. And the guy who broke him out wants a lot of money, and the only way we can pay off the debt is Avery's treasure. But that's the good news. We found it. It's on an island just off the coast.
Okay, just stop.
And I knew you'd say no, so I just went ahead and did it anyway.
Ever a Malaysia job?
I mean, Malaysia's a country.
First job in Malaysia.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could get a job there if you wanted to.
Come on, wait.
I could have gotten one, but who the fuck would want that?
Don't let you.
I wanted to tell you.
You know what? Enough.
No, I wanted to, but how could I?
I don't know. Just say it.
I had to protect you.
That is bullshit, Nate.
Yeah, that's
You
not a
still have
great
the nerve to
excuse.
say it.
Like, I knew you were going to say no. That's all.
Like this.
I knew you would react like this. It's also not a good response to a
So
You
irrational.
lied to me for weeks. If you were killed, I wouldn't have even known about it. And now you have.
Well, what are the odds of that happening?
Yeah. What is this, Elena? Just common hysteria? Or what?
I'm surprised he's like, oh, it must be that time with the mom.
It's different this time. I have to
So he's
save
gonna get
him.
divorced by the end of it.
I don't care about the treasure.
I mean, he's
That's
not
the realistic
doing a good job
The
of
look on your face when you
making
walked
this
into
look better.
If you're done lying to me, then you should stop lying to yourself.
Hey, I haven't stopped lying to anybody.
I gotta play.
It makes you feel better, yeah. You're just one of many people that have been lied to.
Do what you have to do.
I like that.
Hey, what's up, Cal?
What's up?
Doing good, man. Just marital problems, you know. How are you doing?
The life of Nathan Drake.
Hey, what are you doing? Go after her.
We're not done here.
Well, maybe we should be.
What are you saying?
How are
I'm
you
saying
doing
maybe
today,
there's
Cal?
a smarter way to save Sam.
Such as?
Such as we give him a new identity. We put him in hiding somewhere.
He's been in prison for 15 years. He's not going into hiding.
Okay, fine. You go after your wife. Sam and I will head off for Libertalia.
Without me? Come on, you'll get both of you killed.
Really? Kid, I've been doing this for a hell of a long time. I think I might
So
be able to
long
handle
that it's
it.
unbelievable. You're still doing it.
Go keep an eye on her.
ATLA.
Drop for Overwatch.
ATLA. Avatar? Is that like Avatar, like the cartoon?
That makes sense, yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, that makes sense.
Nice.
Thought that was a new government agency. The ATLA is saying these days.
Nice. I hope you're having fun with that, man. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There's Doge and the ATLA.
I like the brother in the background's just like, I'm sorry I caused this.
Like, don't worry, I'll just come up with a lie to tell her later.
What's another?
Yeah. Eric just succeeding off the rocks.
Yeah.
It's definitely running into some jagged rocks.
It's land, ho. That's what
Into the Nina the Santa Maria.
Yeah. That's how the pirates used to say.
That's exactly how they used to
Yeah,
say.
you know, good old fucking Captain Kidd. They're up there on the bow of their ship. That's how they talk, you know?
Yeah. So it's, yeah,
Running
misinterpretation.
around, surviving by the skin of our teeth. I think we've actually taken a moment to step back and appreciate.
Oh, yeah, way better. Way better.
Sic Parvis Magna.
Sic Parvis Magna.
You wouldn't believe how much, like, mucus came out of my face, though, on, like, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Listen, little brother.
I mean, like, I could feel it inside, like, where they would stick the COVID test
back a
so
treasure
far
like
up your
that
nose
anyway.
that you could, like, feel the nerves up there. I could feel that. That's how, like,
Maybe I've
much of it was coming out at
I
once.
never loved the feeling.
done this one too many times.
I managed to avoid ever doing that, actually.
I only did
I had to do it a couple of times.
Yeah.
It sounds awful.
It makes you sneeze. Like, I did it and then just, like, sneezed all over my car. And I was like, this sucks.
Somehow I imagined it.
Better your car than your clothes. And,
Yeah, well, we're definitely in the right place.
Fucking snot all out.
Find us a spot.
I mean, yeah.
Also, Alex, I think that truck might just be a fancy technical. Because if you look at some of the ones from
Yeah.
Korean War, they do look like that.
Oh, sure.
I mean,
That's crazy, dude.
at least there's an island, right?
It's amazing the things that you can get at this.
Keep an eye out for anything.
Can't you
man-made.
technically own an
You
F-16 as
mean-
long as it's like disabled for?
I believe so, yeah.
Or like it can't. They have to do something to make it impossible to mount missiles to it or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, it's just like how
maybe
you
the
can get like
battalion's
a
more of
fucking
a
tank. If you want
small
to have something done to the
beachside
barrel
shack.
so that it can't, shoot.
Yeah,
You know?
right.
Yeah, maybe it's
That's
a tree house.
I know that there are special
Maybe
like
Avery spent his
you
entire
can get
fortune
have a
setting
tank
up this
that can
treasure
fire,
hunt,
but
and
even
ran out
that's
of
like
money.
very different.
Nathan,
Yeah.
up there.
Well, it's probably like getting your
Well,
federal
that
firearms
definitely
license,
qualifies as
where you can get like
man-made.
fully automatic weapons, but it costs
Pirate
like
made.
I think it's like $40,000 in years of doing it to get legal for that.
Yeah, that shit ain't easy.
I guess in the Arnold Schwarzenegger documentary, they showed that wherever he lives, like Montana, maybe he has all this land.
Montana.
Yeah, and in the winter, he has a tank that he just rides around the premises just for fun.
Sure, why not?
That seems like something old Arnold would do.
Does he have like a helicopter so you can get to the chopper when it
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
like to drive my tank in Montana.
I don't remember for sure it was Montana, but just somewhere where there's a lot of wide open space.
I like to imagine that that's right because him saying Montana sounds funny.
Right.
I mean, I feel like him saying
Massachusetts.
any state he says was
An old looking tower.
California.
I mean, of course, he built a
spot
really
something
nice
from
house
up
up
there.
there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, up we go.
But Germany will never think he has a nice voice.
Pretty judgmental over there.
Well, hey, their government collapsed.
Yeah,
I
fuck
did
that.
see that.
They like shit and their government collapsed. Who cares what they think?
Dude, the whole continent's collapsing because France's government just collapsed the other day.
Well, I mean, they're France.
Yeah, I know, but if France and Germany both don't have a functional government, that's like the EU basically doesn't have a head. Like,
Yeah, the EU is dead.
the EU has always
Yeah,
been like a
but-
combination of France and France and Germany trade the leadership of the EU off, especially after Brexit. So
Right.
Sam, this way.
if both of them are totally dysfunctional, because what they're talking about now is
No more
that
Europe.
after
Yeah.
these new snap elections, the conservative party's most likely going to win, like Angela Merkel's old party, but they won't work with the far right party. But the far right party is going to be the second biggest party, so it may be impossible to create a new government unless you're going to somehow get like everybody from like the center right to the socialist left in one government,
Which is
will
gonna be-
collapse immediately. That's
Yeah.
why this government just collapsed.
Right. Huh.
Some
Well,
kind of symbol.
Is that the upside down Starfleet thing?
I don't think it's quite that.
Compass arrow.
Oh, and Canada's government's about to collapse.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, all the government.
How did you know
Trump
to do that?
single-handedly
There's one thing
pushed
I've
that
learned from
government
you.
into collapse.
Press
It's
everything.
because of the meeting Justin Trudeau had with Trump that the government has collapsed.
Wow.
It's another arrow.
I mean, Canada's kind of a
Find out
fake
what's-
country anyway.
It was always on the verge.
Yeah, I mean, well, Trump keeps threatening to annex it.
Come on.
And
Oh, it's right below us. Yep.
No. I want
it.
I want more control of the Arctic. Tell you what, if we annex Canada, we're not taking Quebec. I'm not having
that back.
I'm not having any official American signage in French. It's not happening.
But what if we took it, but we tore all their signs down? People wanted a shake-up. Turns out the Jenga Tower collapses when...
Yeah, it's
When shaken? Yeah,
that's definitely true.
that's true. That's true. I mean, like those European governments have been.
They're kind of always on the verge of collapse.
Well,
That's
the
why.
Ukraine war also really pushed them into a position
That-
where they're struggling hard.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and also like the momentum before the momentum for the hard right came in Europe, the momentum for the green movement was really strong.
Huh. It's a door of some kind.
But after the Ukraine war and energy prices spiked,
Chamber?
people are
Massive
furious
chamber.
at the Green Party and anybody that
Storing a
cooperates
bunch
with
of
them
treasure?
because they were the ones
No
that shut
way.
down all the nuclear power
His
plants.
ego.
Biggest mistake
Wherever
Germany could have
Avery
made.
put the treasure is
Oh,
going to be the
man.
most elaborate place
Well, I
we've
guess
seen
they could
yet,
make bigger
and it would
mistakes.
be
They
well
could become Nazi
protected too.
Germany again. But
Yeah, right.
that's still a pretty fucking big mistake.
Well, they did not need an energy shock, and now they have. Oh, I can't remember what the word's called. I have to say the word because it sounds completely ridiculous.
This is a brand new word.
It's a German word that
What
has
this guy
become.
did.
Well, then, yes,
maybe
it
he
definitely
wouldn't stop
sounds
singing
ridiculous.
and
But it's become
Yeah,
it's
that's
become a
probably it.
very now that green energy is a thing. This matters. Like people never
Sure.
really noticed before, but there are a number of days in Germany, and especially in England, which I'm surprised
Hey, look,
nobody
it's another arrow.
remembered that England
Oh,
is
we
like
left
this,
the boat on the
where
other
the
side
wind
of the
is not
island.
blowing and the sun is not shining. Okay, and that means you're not making any wind energy or any solar.
Right.
So if that's like 30 to 40% of your energy mix,
Right.
all of a sudden your grid is on the verge of collapse.
Right.
It's called Dunkelflaut.
Dunkelflaut?
Dunkelflaut.
That's a funny word.
Dunkelflock. I like it.
Dunkelflaut.
Dunkelflot.
Yeah, here, I'll show you how it's spelled.
Let's follow these arrows, see where they go.
Okay.
That should,
Dunkelflot.
that should have been a Signalis game.
But apparently now this is like an emergency when this happens. Like every time.
I mean, it sounds like it.
Every time this happens, it's a total disaster. Nobody ever even thought to really give it much of a name before, because why does it matter if the wind's not blowing and the sun's not shining? Like how that's not like a major concern. But now
it's like issue an emergency Dunkelflot.
Now the Germans have realized they've taken the big fat Dunkelflot
hey, the good thing is when the Dunkelflot comes, you can dig up your wind farms and get the shitty coal underneath. Lignite, dude. That's the dirtiest coal. That is literally the opposite of clean coal. That's the highest emission coal there is.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now instead.
Yeah, they're tearing down the wind farms to get to the lignite underneath.
So yeah, they're just gonna like be contributing way more to global warming.
Yeah, but otherwise they wouldn't even have lights.
Oh, it's left of one.
They got super mad when the U.S. called them out for being too reliant on Russian oil and gas, dude. They were like, I remember Trump went to the UN and was like, Germany is basically a slave to Russia at this point because they are reliant on them. And then the Germans laughed in his face and like mocked him.
Then the Ukraine war happened.
And then, and then they realized.
Yeah. Oh well. Apparently Europe's plan to avoid tariffs now is to buy American oil and gas, which they kind of have to anyway.
I thought they already do.
They already were, but now they're talking about building like transatlantic pipelines and make
just for it.
Oh yeah, that'll be cheap.
Yeah, but as long as they're paying for it.
Hey, let's see. It's like a The Last of Us.
Yeah, I thought it was the Dial of Destiny.
The
skeleton. You talking about the mushrooms? Mushroom-headed guy.
That looks like those mushroom food items.
I like how we discovered an entire mushroom food and that he loves to feed to his partners.
Food fetish.
I don't even like sardines.
Sardines are alright, but they're not my favorite fish.
I prefer.
Do you eat them on pizza?
No, hell no.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
What, anchovy? I like anchovy.
Oh, hell no, dude. I can't with that one.
Think they belong on pizza.
I think they're pretty good on pizza. They just taste salty. They don't even taste like fish.
I mean, I'm not really craving for my pizzas to be salty.
I like my pizza to be salty as fuck.
just like a gnome's nuts.
God, shut up, Michael.
So you ever just have gnomes come with your pizza?
Yeah.
Shut up.
That's the kind of mayonnaise he likes.
So not? Is this optional? I thought this was.
I'd like to think that every gnome as it comes on the pizza is like bonsai that jumps off after.
Goes bonsai.
Are they like World War II Imperial Japanese soldiers?
Yeah.
I like how that
Sacrifice for your pizza.
I like how that became like a fun word to yell.
Yeah, it
jump
is.
in
It
the
is a fun
pool.
word.
You jump in the pool when it was really about like death charges.
Or they're jumping
suicide
on your
charges.
pizza.
Marco, what?
But like it started out as a word for suicide charges.
Yeah, it's the most fun word you're gonna say when you're doing
400 million in Muggle.
We have a lot of fun words
What
for
about
Japanese
cannonball?
suicide, dude.
We do?
Like kamikaze. Like,
I'd still rather say bonsai than cannibal.
yeah. But like,
You're gonna make me go all the way back over there.
like people say kamikaze like a fun word too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or don't they describe sometimes a person's renegade behaviors as like kamikaze?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean that just
Yeah,
makes
go
perfect
kamikaze,
sense.
that's
Yeah. There's a drink called the kamikaze.
I did not know. It's a cocktail?
Yeah, it's a cocktail.
Well, of course, that was true.
I don't feel like people
Hey, look,
use that in a fun
Another
way.
arrow over there.
It's also harakiri.
People should start.
If you say it in a,
Yeah.
in a cartoon voice, and you say,
There you go, there you go.
That could be good, dude. That could be good.
it's like the name of like Hamtaro's friend and the
Hamtaro that throws itself into a volcano.
Or it cuts its own bowels open.
Maybe both.
Okay, they're under the water. I got you.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. If there were just arrows under the water,
Yeah,
somebody would have
probably
found these a
nobody's
long
following
time ago by accident and found the treasure.
Like some fucking fisherman would have been out here bored one day and be like, "Oh, there's fucking arrows under here. Maybe they lead somewhere cool."
Yeah, they probably would. That was not even in the water.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure I buy this.
Pirates are terrible at hiding treasure.
Well, they were actually doing a pretty good job right up until now. Did you know that in the early days of aviation, before you had any navigational software, and stuff, not before the Wright brothers, but when they were first, like 20s and 30s, when they were first trying to deliver mail by plane across the U.S., there are actually a fuck ton of concrete arrows that are just randomly located in like deserts and like in the woods, and that's how they would follow the arrows like from New York to L.A.
Well, I think it's pretty damn cool.
I think most of them are gone, but the ones that are really out in the middle of nowhere in the deserts are still there.
Man, somebody's gonna find that thing like 100 years.
I think it's treasure. I think it leads to treasure. When really it just leads to LA. And that's really treasure.
No,
that's the opposite of treasure, man.
All right, back in business. Okay, hold on. Just gotta not fall to my death over here.
Hurry up.
What do you think came before the Wright brothers, Michael?
There's
an argument.
Leonardo the Turtle. He was on that.
Yeah, well, he made a draw. He made a draw.
Yeah,
he made a draw.
The turtle.
There were okay, but there were zeppelins and hot air balloons at that time.
Does this
not before Leonardo the Turtle?
It's up
That's true.
I guess I don't know what Leonardo the Turtle was drawing. Like,
he's the smartest of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. He was a real Renaissance turtle.
That's a movie, The Real Renaissance Turtle.
Oh, look. The main entrance is blocked by debris. Again.
Well, I guess Avery's builders clearly didn't take hundreds of years of erosion into account.
Clearly.
I mean, they kind of did, though, for some of these other things to be totally functional.
Yeah, the stuff has been pretty well preserved.
All the mechanisms that still randomly work years later.
Yeah, I wouldn't be talking shit about how poor condition it is.
They were lucky those paintings were good enough to look at.
Yeah, seriously.
Only one of them started on fire.
And there weren't the old
And the torches were still lit next to the rest of them.
But the one detail I liked, though, that when you were in that one cathedral or whatever, in the spiral sort of staircase rose out of the ground.
Yeah.
Part of some ancient mechanism. But I liked that there were wooden steps that were like falling apart as they were coming.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they still do that.
That's one little detail. They have a detail that, like, you know.
They definitely do that. Like, I mean, they still have, like, parts of it fall apart, or, like, when we were going through the system in Scotland.
They always completely collapse whenever Nathan starts looking.
They don't hold up under much stress.
Rope bridge wins there.
See what you can find up there. You got
I
it.
bet it'll collapse, though.
Well, there's a path, but I don't see another way up yet. So, hold on.
Sam! You okay?
At least I'm on the other side. Okay.
Do something for me, you jackass.
They're been crossing that, you know.
You could probably get a few
Sam,
decent-sized rocks
anything?
and boost yourself up.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That would be safe.
Sam,
Pull yourself
hey!
up
You still there?
Bridge.
God damn it. Let's see here.
Right,
Drove my best friend away. Got 2 psychos in their army after me. And now my brother's gone missing.
Because she says that I'm
Not on the
lying.
bright side. She's around to tell me I'm an idiot.
Oh, you can climb it. Yeah, where did you go?
There you go.
Oh. free.
You're already up here? Where were you? Finding a way to get you up here. All right, just jump across then.
Thanks.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Not everything. So. Are you gonna? Okay. Maybe I can.
Nice view.
You didn't hear me?
When?
Back there. I called out to you.
I didn't hear you. Why, were you worried?
I was worried you got distracted.
Oh, I'm distracted now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Shall we?
Yeah, let's.
No.
There's a rope you can use to hang yourself.
There you go.
And then you can jump. You gotta shot yourself away. You know about that, right? That guy who, like, tried to kill himself in, like, 10 different ways at the same time.
Hang
and
on a
cancel
sec.
each other out.
Yeah, he lit himself on fire.
No good. It's
Then
a
he
dead
hung
end.
him, or he swallowed poison, and then he hung himself
And,
and lit himself on fire, and then over a cliff, so that he hoped the fall would kill him, if nothing else did. But the water put out the fire. The impact from the fall made him throw up the poison, and yeah, he just survived.
If I remember correctly, he also tried to shoot himself with the bullet went through the rope.
Yeah, that's what caused the rope to break.
It's like a living Rube Goldberg.
Goldberg suicide.
Wasn't that the same guy who, like, he went to the hospital afterward and he, like, tried to jump out an open window, and then he tried to sue the hospital for having an open window?
Yes, he did.
Insane. There are things you shouldn't be allowed to sue for. I do feel like we should crack down on some of the frivolous lawsuits.
There are a lot of them.
I mean, if you jump out of the window, I don't give a fuck if the window was unlocked or not. Why the fuck should you jump out of the window? One thing if you fell out of a window.
I mean, in a hospital where people might be more likely to do that, you should probably take some precaution. But, I mean, I'm sorry, man. I agree with you.
You're responsible if you try to kill yourself.
Well, no, I know.
That makes me think of there's a discrimination lawsuit I heard of once where there was this guy who like worked for some company, and what he would do is he'd like hire hookers on the job, and he'd like just like fuck them in the parking lot at work, right?
And what? Cool. Feel like a sex,
so he got
like
fired.
A sex addict,
he got fired, and so then he tried to sue the company for not accommodating his sex addiction.
He's like, I'll take my hookers with me.
I'll go start my own hospital.
I did
blackjack and hookers. I already got the hookers.
There was a woman in Brazil
still
who
on the right track.
Was so addicted to masturbation that her job actually did have to give her several breaks a day. Like a judge ruled she had to have several breaks a day for her to go to the bathroom.
It's a long drop.
Wow. Isn't that like a weird, like a very like? Doesn't it seem like a gross place to do it though? Like, wouldn't that just
Where was she doing it?
in the like the public bathroom at work?
It is a.
Yeah, it's a.
It seems like a gross place to do it. Like, right?
I guess it's a great way to get breaks at work, though. You know, say you're a chronic masturbator.
Yeah, just go to work and tell everyone you're a chronic masturbator.
Okay, well, I should have figured.
You'll be the most popular person there.
Oh, here we go. I did find it. Yeah. An accountant in Brazil is now free to masturbate to porn.
No, I can't say I did.
Wow.
That was in 2011.
Oh, wow, that was a while ago. Shit, this game wasn't even out yet.
Does she have kids of her own now?
Right behind you.
I don't know if there's a follow-up story. This is the story, so... Yeah, she has a condition called...
Yeah, whatever happened to the public masturbator?
Hyper what?
Hypersexuality drove her to masturbate up to 47 times a day.
Good Jesus Christ.
She probably died of like a seizure by now.
What a way to go.
Oh, she's taking medicine that has her down to 18 times a day.
Oh, that's good. That's improved.
Well, it's something.
Sam, come around this way.
Dropped. Yep.
You doing okay? Yeah. Piece of cake.
Interesting. Well, the story did say that under U.S. law, it would be very unlikely that a court would allow you to do that. Right. It seems like a quirk of the Brazilian legal system.
They're like, yeah, we understand sex. We'll allow it.
That's wild, man.
I was surprised I was happy the news story come up because when I first googled,
what was the headline? Work jerking?
It says Brazilian
they were
woman
planning a
given
massive
permission.
theme park.
Pirate land.
I just wanted to say work jerking.
Working or jerking?
Working or jerking? Jerking. All right, I'll come back.
Jerking and working the chicken.
Jerking hard or hardly jerking?
City street. Actually built all this stuff. These guys.
I hope that's what the law was called.
Because a person like that, you'd have to imagine, is not focused on their work as their like number one full priority.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Or even any mental priority.
Will I take this, or is it just to look at it?
Yeah, and accounting.
Yeah. How would you ever give her like a deadline for anything?
Right. I guess you'd have to plan the deadline around.
Blueprints.
An accountant.
Brown prints.
I guess accounting's pretty easy. Huh?
I don't know. You wonder. I'm not sure I would want. I wouldn't want my taxes done in between jerk sessions.
Oh, look, it's clearly a job you can do one-handed.
I wonder if she does a guy's taxes like at an H&R Block, so the guy's sitting there while she's talking to you, and she's like,
and she's
fingering
watching
herself
porn
at the same time. She's like, I'm sorry, Mister. It's just like.
You might be eligible for an additional deduction.
To be honest, probably a lot of dudes.
I'm sorry, your audit came out this way. We might have to repossess your house.
Oh, God.
Depending on what the chick looks like, a lot of guys would probably be okay with.
I'm sure they'd be into it.
Openly masturbating.
I would be. I'm sorry, man. I would be deeply. I don't care. I don't care what she looks like. I would be deeply uncomfortable and worried about how well she was doing by text.
I'd be like, okay, can we just have sex and then go back to the text?
Can you take your hands out of your pants long enough to explain to me why I don't qualify for the child tax credit?
Yeah. I mean, I've always looked at my hand in there if we're talking about.
It's like it's the same thing as video games, right? Like I don't go to an accountant to like I can get that stuff done elsewhere.
I mean, if she can't help it, though. Yeah. She just has to.
Sometimes
I'm gonna get a new accountant. I don't care if that's discrimination.
Alex,
I'm not sure you're focused on doing the best job on my taxes.
I'm for it. After we've brainstormed about it, I convinced myself it's a good idea.
I'm just saying, man.
Sometimes the best sex is spontaneous sex. Yeah.
So maybe she doesn't want sex; she just wants to masturbate.
Yes, that doesn't sound like what she's looking for.
And also, I just want her to do a good job on my taxes. I don't want to talk to the IRS. I wouldn't even.
Hey, think about it this way.
You know what? Even for the best, I wouldn't trade the best sex of my life for an IRS audit.
Hey,
the unpleasantness of an IRS audit was not worth any quality of sex.
No, but think about it this way. She might be
because the IRS is going to fuck me harder than I'm going to fuck anybody.
Well, think about it this way. She might be an awesome accountant, and she just gets naked, does her taxes, and fucking masturbates in front of you. That sounds like
she's going to the bathroom and taking work breaks.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound as cool.
It doesn't sound like
you're kind of coming up with your own version.
You're sitting there. You're sitting there. You're sitting there just kind of tapping. You're sitting there tapping the desk while she's back.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, thank you for understanding.
No.
We understand.
She's in the bathroom.
Yeah,
she's in the bathroom. You're sitting at the desk waiting for her to come back. And
that's what she's doing.
And get vaginal fluid on your W-4.
that sounds like but what I'm pitching sounds like the best tax accountant of all time.
Okay, but I'm not sure that exists. Yeah, that's porn. That's porn logic. That's just like, oh my god, like I wish the pizza delivery girl would have sex with me.
Well, I'm not asking for anything as crazy as that. I'm just asking if this beautiful woman.
It's equally as crazy. It's equally as
You don't
crazy.
even know what she looks like. She could be like 50 years old.
That's why I'm saying I'm pitching this. But
that's like you saying like
different idea.
But you're saying like, oh, how realistic is it that a nurse is going to come in with enormous cleavage and give me a hand job instead of checking my temperature and wearing green scrubs?
I can't think of the funniest version of that song. It was Frank, right? Like in one of the It's Always Sunny episodes where it's like from his POV or something, where a nurse comes in and to change his pillow or some shit, and her cleavage is just in his face, so you see his hand reach out, and then she just.
Is that the one where it's like all from like first person?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was from like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, I watched that episode.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's where they
Frank's
do
life or Frank's something.
Yeah, they do the being John Malkovich thing with Frank.
Yeah, I just always think of that moment when you said the nurse was cleaving.
Yeah, that stuff doesn't happen, Michael. I'm sorry.
Always.
Which is a fictional television. And also, from the sounds of it, he got his hand smacked away.
Tools,
I think he
seeds,
just got slapped.
provisions.
Yeah.
So either way, you didn't get it jerked off.
Well, again, in the scenario I'm pitching, you're not getting jerked off. You're watching this
slapped in
woman.
the face?
You're watching this woman jerk herself off.
The question still stands: did they actually go through with it?
She's going to the bathroom. She's leaving now. She's not doing it in front of
Well,
you.
that's where it becomes unappealing.
Which is, I mean, again, though, that's what that is what she's doing.
But that might have been after she got medicated. Free medication. When she was doing it 47 times a day, one of those had statistically had to be in front of you.
I don't think it statistically had to be.
And I have a feeling she was an accountant at a company, like working in an office, not at H&R Block.
I would hope so. So does she just like bring her like laptop into the?
I mean, I can.
She doesn't get up very often out of the bathroom.
All right, let me see if I
Why
can.
was her boss?
What does her Twitter say about it?
Well, now that I know it's there, okay.
Yeah, I have to say, searching for this news story mostly brings up Pornhub links.
Now, what was I telling you about?
Well, just not accountant, whatever.
It's secretary porn, is it not?
What
is it?
No, it absolutely is that. It's not. Yeah, not what the real news story is.
All right, let's see.
Whoa.
Looks like we got ourselves another trial.
That sure looks like it. Let's see what these do.
It looks like the same map too that.
Okay.
They interviewed a sexologist named Carol Queen from the Good Vibrations sex toy store.
Nothing. Symbols on the spheres don't match
That's
the
a
ones
pretty
in the
good
light.
name.
That was good.
Hey, you're supposed to hate porn.
Oh wait, no, say it again. The name.
Good Vibrations.
I mean, your first sex toy.
I was looking at math.
Do something with that now that it's like separated from the.
Yep. There's not a whole lot more. There's not a whole lot more
information on that. Let's see. Some way to like.
But again, I just feel like, if you don't want to talk to your coworker, great out.
Let's do it. I'm sorry, I was masturbating.
Which is my right.
How do I get this?
Do you like going to talk about?
Oh, you got the letters. Where's the W?
Like small talk.
Well, so that's what I'm trying to figure out now.
I got a condition.
That one doesn't have a symbol on it at all.
To make people walk away from
none of them have that.
Is there any way to reconfigure it?
Well,
you know what's coming next.
There's a spot where if I line this one up right, yeah, like those. So those come off. So I'm thinking, if I remember right, I feel like it's got to be a way to flip that right, so that it.
Yeah. So there must be
climb up somewhere.
another lever.
Something else to.
Let's just finish what we started, huh?
Oh. Yeah, doesn't.
Because there's only an N and W.
Which I think is that
So
one.
they'll line up in the light correctly.
Is there a way to?
What's so?
That's where we
That's
came
where we
from.
came in, but there's nothing over there. Oh, can you ride the water? Can you
Oh,
climb the water wheel
maybe.
up?
Maybe.
You might be able to climb the water.
Yeah, it's gonna break it today.
No, not this time. Some.
So, but it's just gonna.
Ah, they turn the symbols.
It's a different. It's just a different button. Okay, so this one doesn't have.
That one's just.
This doesn't have it on there. Okay, so.
Where's the other one that you can flip? Then there's two, right? I think you can do the same thing
to the one that's got that letter on it.
Yeah.
5:30 tonight. It's gonna be a bit of traffic.
Okay.
So there's your W.
Okay.
Cal still has to show us.
Oh no.
Let's see, what time is it?
5:00.
Okay. Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, it's like a 30-second.
Okay. So that was right, but then.
You need to get that
it.
thing half and half.
Yep, I just realized it at the same time. Oops. Yep.
Why didn't anyone know?
There we go. What is that? Oh, look. Statues. Highway captains. Aldridge.
Really don't.
Basra. Remember that guy's name?
We're about to die.
So, yeah,
This is Al
we haven't
Basra.
told any funds that.
He was a muggle.
No, that's
Do it.
Teaming up with Abe.
Stories have it he was taken to be executed, but he got freed during the battle and blew up the Gunsway's gunpowder.
Grateful Avery brought him along.
Wow, it was painful. The first thing that popped up was a record.
Painful erection.
I was looking up painful puns, and the first thing that popped up was painful erection.
So let me see. Just straight across the middle. But still
time you got my direction of painful.
Hey, Michael. I never wanted to believe my dad was stealing from his job as a road worker, but when I got home, all the signs were there. See that going? Hey, Michael. Did you know my dog can do magic tricks?
Now you just gotta get him into the lights.
It's a Labra Abracadabra door.
That's fucking retarded and not rooted in
Joseph Farrell, William Mays.
They had to make up such a fucking name for that one to work.
You want to get that
8 out of 12.
Sure.
Hey, look. The symbols on the ring are constantly rotating. Jeez. Bin Malik.
Hey,
What's Moorish?
Michael.
Yeah, that he is.
Yeah, you don't have to preface them with they like
I like doing it.
It unfortunately does make it worse.
I know, that's why.
What's the male symbol?
Hey, Michael, what did the drummer call his twin daughters? And a 1 and a 2.
Gotta track how far off they are when they're in the light.
These are so.
You found some terrible puns.
Oh, here's one. Here's one. Sage might like this one. Why did the spider log onto a computer site?
To get onto the web.
Yep.
And the last of our
Yeah, that was always
Richard what?
But no, it was not arousing.
Hey, Michael.
Sam.
I had to clean out my spice rack and noticed that everything was too old and had to be thrown out. What a waste of time.
missing our star pirate.
Uh-huh. It's kind of weird.
Let's see.
Hey, Michael.
Did? What? You start wearing earplugs during this.
Why does the police go to the daycare center?
Because you're missing Avery stuff.
Shoot the babies.
A 3-year-old was resisting
My
arrest.
friend was a bit of a narcissist.
God. And then they what? Beat him?
Think?
Batons?
Let's go see what he's got in store for us.
Hey, Michael.
You have nothing. You have no fun to work
It's a
with.
long
What
way
kind
down.
of ticket does a cow get to get on a ship?
Oh, don't tell me.
I'm so excited to hear this.
Steerage.
Damn it.
Hey, Michael.
So, Nathan,
What?
be honest with me. How
I
does
asked the
this
lion
stack
in my
up
wardrobe what he was doing in
with
there.
other adventures?
He said it was
Ask me
Narnia
again when we
business.
finish.
That's such a stretch.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's so true.
I love that one.
None of you remember that.
Don't worry, we will.
You're done now, right?
Don't snap!
Oh, you want him more?
Oh,
You might have gotten away if you hadn't said anything.
Oh, yeah, you asked for it, man.
Hey, Michael.
Boat's down there.
What's Harry Potter's favorite way to get down a hill? Walking? JK. Rolling.
That's good. Clever.
So many Harry Potter nerds are throwing things in the pants with that one.
Hey, Michael. I was struggling to figure out how lightning works. Then it struck me.
God.
What did the left eye say to the right eye?
You're Hitler?
Between us, something smells.
I like my joke.
Hey, Michael. Where do milkshakes come from? Nervous cows.
Okay. Island with monstrous Avery statue is to the right.
Crap.
No, it's not.
I'm so excited, my hands are literally
Hey,
shaking.
Michael.
Yeah, I know the
What do you
feeling.
get when you cross
Either
a
that or
centipede
I
with
just-
a parrot?
I need another cigarette. Take a little bit.
A walkie-talkie.
Hey, Michael.
You don't even have a phone out. Come on, man. This isn't fair.
He's just thinking of him.
I don't love that.
What kind of tree grows out of your hand?
Palm tree.
Yep. See, you like it. You got that one.
No, I don't like the ones I get. I don't like the ones I don't get.
Shit, I don't even remember what direction I'm supposed to be going with this.
Hey, Michael. I had a crazy dream last night. I dreamt I was swimming in a sea of orange soda. Turns out it was just a fantasy.
There wasn't even like emphasis on the Fanta part in there. And that was great.
Fantasy?
No, I get that, but like in it, the sentence that you read was like the FANTA, like in.
I mean, it had a
something.
dash in between.
Well, I
It was
guess
a fantasy. Do you want me to emphasize that for you?
Okay, so I'm not supposed to go that way.
Ooh. Michael. Hey, Michael.
The excitement in this place.
Preferred when it was just Michael. What?
I told my friend I was going to make a bike out of spaghetti. You should have seen her face when I wrote straight pasta.
You a-holes.
I haven't read puns on the stream for a while. I enjoy that.
Bring your best friends, man.
Hey, Michael. What do you call a priest at breakfast time?
Come on, man. Don't do this to me.